You don't tell me
What?
to control my emotions. How about that?
Who, me?
No. Fucking
What?
double T over here.
Fucking double T.
I don't see why you would be angry.
Well, maybe I didn't like the way you were hitting the button.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I mean, he's handsome, Kevin. He's not happy, Kevin.
Yeah.
I gotta hit that button, then I gotta toggle and hit the other button.
Oh my God! I'd never heard somebody crying so much about hitting a fucking button.
Whoa! All right.
Did you have to hit it really hard?
Yeah. Did you have to rank all the buttons in order from 1 to 36?
1 to 39.
It was very laborious.
I was very gentle with the button.
You got 3 days to organize them, pal. Because I ain't dealing with this shit next week.
Don't tell me to live my life. You will. All right.
Oh boy.
What's up?
Hey.
How you guys doing?
I'm doing great.
Grand.
Yeah. Fantasticals.
Great grand fantasticals. I love it. I love it. Everybody's looking dapper. I think I like me and Tony's shirt colors here.
Yeah.
It's a good scheme, yeah.
You know, I like the purple.
Yeah. I was looking for my Bobby Heenan T-shirt, and then I found this toy fig story one, and it's very soft, so I enjoy wearing it.
Yeah, this one's soft too, and it's kind of like snug on the guns, which is I like.
Ooh,
and it was either this or the Mr. Wonderful shirt, but Tito won out tonight.
Nice. Tito won out tonight. How many times do you think that happened where Tito won out over Mr. Wonderful? Like afterwards at some like seedy bar where there's like Miller Lights for 75 cents? Because Tito looks like he could put him away. Mr. Wonderful don't look like he was a beer drinker because he was so...
No, Mr. Wonderful looked like he was an angry drunk. Like he looked like he would start to try pile driving people in the middle of the fucking tavern.
Mm-hmm. Well, have you never been around a drunk Spaniard?
I mean, half of my family is Spaniards.
Ole.
Yeah.
So that could be trouble.
He's not wrong.
I mean, Tito's not technically a Spaniard. He's Mexican.
Well, I think he meant Latin.
He's from Texas.
Yeah. He's from Morristown, New Jersey.
He went to school with Tully, didn't he? Or at least the same school as Tully Blanchard. No,
they played college football together.
Something like that.
Excuse me.
Totally good. No, Ted DiBiase played football with Tully.
I think
maybe they
Tito
all
did too.
South Texas State, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
Sounds right. Oh.
Look at us.
Santana. Arriba.
Isn't that why you ended up in wrestling? Because his fucking football career flopped out?
Isn't that how most of the guys end up in wrestling?
He played tight end for the West Texas State Buffaloes.
West Texas Rednecks.
Yeah, I thought he was going to say that.
The team was quarterbacked by future pro wrestling Tully Blanchard.
Yeah. Tully Blanchard was the pretty boy quarterback with big dreams, and he didn't make it, and he fucking hated people.
Tito was signed by the Chiefs, but cut during training camp due to poor performance at the 40-yard dash, and he played one season for the BC Lions of the CFL.
Oh yeah!
All right. Was DiBiase there too, Matt? Can you confirm that report?
Ted DeBase.
Ted DeBase.
Ted DeBase.
No, I think he was doing some charity work.
Yeah.
Even back then, just giving back.
Yeah. Well,
so isn't his kid going to prison for all that stuff?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything recently, but I did just recently watch Where Are They Now, featuring Ted DiBiase Jr. running his kids' camp.
Could have listened to our podcast like 3 years ago or whatever we had him.
He did play at West Texas State. It doesn't say if he played with those gentlemen.
I think he did.
Well, you could just timeline it, couldn't you?
Yeah, Matt,
Anyway.
figure this out. Come on.
This is very important, Matt.
I'm on it. Hold on. Tito.
Follow the time.
All right. Well, you guys get two fucking laptops, and then you can do this.
When Ted DiBiase Jr. left WWE, he took up an executive position with collegegaragesale.com, a college textbook e-commerce website. Huh. He's now the vice president of business development for One Life.
Tell you what, they would probably give you a whole lot more money than what the university bought him back for.
Yeah, accurate.
That's
why I never bought a book when I was in college.
Really? What'd you do?
Yep. What do you mean? What'd I do?
Did Did you go to college?
Yeah.
College?
3 years.
You never bought a book?
Never bought one book.
Did you have to buy a book?
I did have one course because there was one professor that I took everything that he offered. And going into one of the courses, he knew me and he knew that I didn't buy books. And he said outright, he goes, if you don't buy the book, you will not pass the course. And he even called me out in front of the entire classroom. He's like, Kevin, I'm talking to you right now. And I said, got it. And he goes, are you going to buy the book? I said, nope. And I'm going to pass your course.
So wait,
91%.
Fuck yeah, dude. Stick it to the man.
All right, I'm very impressed. But what did you do when they said, like, it's on this chapter?
So depending on what it was, you can find anything that's in the book out there. Information is at your fingertips at all time.
When were you in college?
2005.
Okay, so I was just out. It was a little more difficult back then to.
Yeah, but they were around that time. They were starting to put a lot of stuff online already. Because I know when I took the bar, they were already starting to allow people to use laptops to do the essays. And now, like, you're the odd person if you use Blue Books.
Oh. I have it on good authority. Tony ran around Seton Hall Law yelling,
Free the pussies.
unbelievable. I don't know how you got past the bar.
I think he was starting the women's movement right there.
Unbelievable.
Speaking of movements, I made one before we sat down for the show.
Attaboy.
Oh, a grumper.
Grumper.
Spoiler alert.
Great. Spoiler alert. All right. So it looks like they may possibly have played together. They're the same age. They're 70 years of age. Tito started his wrestling career in 77, DeBase in 74. But I don't know.
because Tito played a year in the CFL and he tried out for the Chiefs.
Right, and DeBase was just doing referee stuff for Mid-South, so he could have been going to school, playing football, and being a referee.
Yeah. That's
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, man.
Problem with that.
So you know what? So am I. I feel like I'll sleep a little bit better tonight knowing that Tito, Tully, and Teddy D, all played together on the same football team. Theodore Marvin Willis. That would be Ted DeBase to you guys.
3 T's at West Texas State.
Yes.
Teddy, Tully, and Tito.
We jotting that down?
I
We
can.
got double T, now we got triple T.
T's at West.
Thank you.
I got you.
State. Well, we have a lot to do tonight. We have the Queen of the Death Match, friend of the show, Kasey Catal, joining us shortly. We got to talk about Elimination Chamber. TNA did No Surrender, and we had a couple title changes there. AEW, we are next week is Revolution. Sting's last match. People are fucking bumping like crazy for Famousers. We got a lot to talk about there. I'm pretty sure Tony Khan took over the book at New Japan. If I could just speak about that for a minute, because boy, there was a lot of rage. There was a lot of rage in my house the last couple days. This afternoon I was raging. Tony, and HK know in the Fortnite chat. I made the mistake of trying that. I just said No Surrender, and then I got a notification from the TNA app. It said Miss No Surrender. They know. Everybody knows.
Everybody knows, man.
It's Ross. He's watching.
Ross can choke on a bag of baby Indian dicks. How do you like them apples?
Fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, there's a lot wrong with me, HK. I listened to some aggressive metal while I took a shower, so I'm all jacked up. I got my C4.
Oh boy.
And episode 678 coming at you next, live, in color, in your face. It's the Shining Wizards Wrestling Podcast.
The following is a presentation of the Shining Wizards Network, broadcasting live in high-definition video and available on all podcasting and streaming platforms. Follow us on social media at Wizards Podcast. Check out our merchandise at merch.shiningwizards.com. Do your Amazon shopping at amazon.shiningwizards.com. And become become a Patreon supporter at patreon.com/wizardspodcast. And now, it's time for the Shining Wizards.
You're watching The Shining Wizard. Wrestling Podcast. Mwah.
You are tuned in live to episode 678 of the Shining Wizards Wrestling Podcast, coming to you live on social media, going with you wherever you go on each and every one of those streaming and podcasting platforms. We're back from Perth. The road to WrestleMania continues, so let's jump into some wrestling talk.
And talk about wrestling.
Izzy's, Closies, Crisscross, Tony.
Matt.
Handsome Kevin.
KJG.
I didn't close my eyes, but we still did Crisscross. Fellas, 678. We're in numerical order tonight.
What was that thing you said?
Izzy's, Closies, Crisscross.
I never heard that before. What is that?
I don't know. Izzy's, Closies. I was thinking crisscross because you're diagonal and the Kevins are diagonal, so it's crisscross.
Oh, like you made that up. I thought that was like a like.
No, off the top of the head.
Wow. Okay. I thought that was something like. I didn't know if that was like something you said like in your youth.
Well, I mean, Izzy's, Closies was a game, wasn't it? Maybe. Now I got to Google Izzy's, Closies.
Not when I was.
No, that's 7-Up, right? Heads down, thumbs up.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, 7-Up for sure. We used to always play 7-Up.
There's no such thing as Izzy's Closies.
Then where the hell did I get that from?
Perhaps in Tony's house there was.
Oh, yeah?
Only when the uncle came over.
We called him Uncle Closies.
Yeah. Because he was always closing the deal.
That's the name of the episode. Forget the totally Tito. We got Izzy's, Closies, Crisscross.
No, Izzy's, Closies is from
A horror movie?
No, what? No, actually, they did it on Married with Children. They were playing Izzy's, Closies, driving Al's car, and they crashed it. When we were playing Izzy's, Closies, my sister put her hands over my eyes. I couldn't see. I hit the gas, and I heard a terrible crash.
Kind of, you are kind of into weird stuff.
Yeah, a little bit. There you go. Izzy's, Closies.
All right, Izzy's, Closies, Crisscross.
Izzy's, Closies is so funny.
Crisscross will make you.
Damn.
Jump?
Fuck yeah. All right, we're back.
Daddy, make you jump.
You know, one of them's dead. I don't remember which one it is, though, the Mac Daddy or the Daddy Mac.
The one that wore the pants backwards.
That narrows it down to 2.
That's right. Izzy's, Closies. Flipsy coins.
Get out Funsy McGunsies.
Yeah, dude. Izzy's, Closies.
Touch your toesies.
Chrissy's,
everyone-
Crossies, Flipsy, Coinsy.
How's everyone? Oh, your feet were on the screen for a second there.
Almost threw
You
up.
said touch my toesies.
How you guys doing this week?
Great.
You know, man, it was rough. I had so much to do this weekend. I had to put a list together of my favorite WrestleManias. And
Okay. Yeah. All right. HK, I see you're cycling through all your hockey hats. Is that what we're doing?
This is just another one that was up. I hadn't worn it yet, so I figured I'd bust it out.
All right. It looks like a fresh hat.
Yeah.
Flyers.
Fresh hat. I could
you
have
got
easily
it, Tony.
sent you a poop emoji hat, and you could have wore that instead of that piece of shit.
Yeah.
coulda.
You know what? I'm not even mad at it because the Flyers lost 2 in a row. So, and they're ahead of the Devils in the
I
Metropolitan.
saw that the Rangers blew a 10-game win streak.
They did. to the Columbus Blue Jackets, who seem to have their number as of late.
Yeah, but still, I mean, 10 in a row. That's a pretty big fucking deal.
Yeah, they had a chance for a franchise record. They decided to start their backup goalie because it was a back-to-back situation.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, that
so-
kind of sucks.
I was actually at the Devils game on Sunday.
Oh, nice.
They stunk. Fucking piece of shit, jerk off.
Hey, you didn't go to any of the games at MetLife, did you?
No chance.
Really?
Out there. No way. It's freezing. I'm not going out there battling that traffic and sitting in. Who has, Kevin, other than you, who has fun being cold? Like, who wants to be cold? I don't want to be cold. You know?
Yeah, but I don't know, man. It just seemed like it was a gathering. Like, I knew a lot of people that went out there for the games. Like, I heard the Rangers played one night, the Devils played the other night. Like,
So the Devils played Saturday night. The Rangers had a Sunday afternoon game. It was Rangers Islanders at 3:00, the most watched game in NHL history,
that's a big deal, man.
or maybe of the year. I'm not sure, one of the two.
And they did that same shit in Boston last year, didn't they?
So they have what's called the Outdoor Stadium Series. It all started with the Winter Classic, which is the New Year's Day game. But they realized there was so much money to be made. Now they're having like a whole outdoor series where they'll have them in California, they'll have them in Boston, they'll have them in Canada, they'll have them all over the place. So now it's a series of games that they play outside, which is really taken off, and they're really fun. But yeah, so I went to the game. I went with the Dark Helmet.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, he hit me up. I don't know how I was awake to see the text. It was at like 8:00 in the morning.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, were you up watching the game at the Perth pay-per-view?
No, I was not. I went to the Seton Hall game the night before with the fam. So I was all sportsed out, baby.
Shit. Yeah, you were all geeked out at the Prudential Center.
Yeah, man.
Good for you, man.
Kevin outraged tonight? You got it right now.
Kevin's
He's
sports
not
outrage.
He's not outraged. He's having a good
I'm
time.
feeling good, boys.
Yeah, you know what? I've said it. I'm not much of a hockey fan, but seeing hockey live, it's a ton of fun. There's nothing like it.
Oh, and you know who sat like 3 rows behind me?
Kevin Smith.
Danny
Good
DeVito.
Good friend of the show, Justin Carino.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. That's
He brought
awesome.
him, his wife, and the kids.
Nice.
So it was good seeing him. I haven't seen him I don't think I've ever hung out with him in real life, other than like our live podcast, which I guess isn't really, it's still wrestling adjacent.
Yeah, we were hanging out, though.
Yeah.
It's good times.
Anyway, Matt, how are you?
I got something in my eye.
Oh, no.
Tears?
I thought I bored him with my sports talk.
No, I had something in my eyeball. I'm great. Yeah, no complaints on the. Well, I have tons of complaints. In the wrestling universe, but we'll get to that a little later.
Oh yeah.
If we talk.
Bro,
any-
why do you
any
get
bit of
aggravated? Just watch wrestling and have fun. Like, what's the big deal?
Tony, have you ever watched back-to-back House of Torture matches?
No. Because
Okay,
I'm
then.
not a fucking psychopath.
Well, you know what? I didn't book it in that order. It just so happened to fall that way. I did slowly work my way through the Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, I
Oh,
work
wait.
my way slowly through it, too. It usually takes me about 20, 25 minutes.
Sorry,
I watched
this
it
is
in one sitting.
This is rude. HK,
Yeah,
how are you?
I'm doing great, man. Doing great.
Yeah, how are you,
Lo-
HK?
Long weekend. I'm doing pretty well.
Did you get bitten by the gangrel?
No, man. I choked that fucker out.
Whoa. Your wife sent me a weird video of you just walking around the ring, and I was like expecting something to happen, but it was just you like walking around the ring. I couldn't hear.
It's because I won't tell her the spots.
Oh.
Yeah,
Literally nothing happened. It's just
she
you
was
walking.
Yeah, she's asked me that a couple times. Like, how will I know when the spot is? Like, when I should record? I won't tell her. I'll ruin the surprise.
She
Fucking
was just filming her
kayfabe.
man, checking him out, looking at his fucking package.
That's
and that
not
suit that
her
he
man.
wears.
Her man is Kevin Rogue. JJ Rogue is a piece of shit.
There might be some truth to that.
Is Molly into that though? Like, does she like you know? She like
She does eyesies closies and pretends
just
it's JJ.
yeah. Just do it like JJ Rogue would do it. And you're like, oh yeah.
She makes you put the suit on and walk in with the Halliburton.
Milwaukee Tom's standing there like a cuck. You're like, get out of here,
With his
Tom.
fucking socks on. Oh, I got my socks on, Kevin.
Just socks, Hawaiian shirt, and the hat.
A visor. A visor.
Oh, what are we going to do about this here, eh?
Looks like the Kanish race.
Ja, ja, ja. Holy shit.
Super fun show. I obviously Milwaukee came out and he stayed at my place over the weekend here, and yeah, had a great time. Gangrel ended up winning both the AWF TV and World Heavyweight Champion, so he's the new champ over there.
Oh wow, I didn't know he changed his name to Triple H.
Yeah, there it is.
Just Google that to make sure.
Alan Day joining us. Good old Jonathan. Either way, Kevin or JJ, she's disappointed. That's kind of hurtful.
I'm disappointed in Tropical as a friend.
Is he Tropical or Island Owl?
You know, both. He's also Treehorn.
Puka
Like
Shell
Jackie?
Owl.
He's the Puka Pimp.
Interesting.
He's the lover boy. He's
You
the
know,
boy.
Asian Joe is right. You tune into the Shining Wizards for wrestling talk, but then we went hockey talk and a very hard pivot to role-playing cucks.
Oh. Sometimes
Well, there's a
this is what
hockey
it
team
is.
in Vancouver called the Vancouver Canucks.
I heard a bunch of Finnish guys are on there too, the Cocoons. I'm into wearing.
You could have left
I'm
it at
into
Finnish
wearing
guy.
shirts that PP. Wait, what? What? I'm into wearing shirts that PP.
That PP what?
It's a PP what?
That's what you said, man.
I'm into wearing shirts that PP.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
fucking-
I don't get it.
Feces and peepees and all this stuff. What the fuck, dude?
You said it, not me.
What a package.
There it is.
Ah, shit.
And Tony,
balls.
outside of making a list of your favorite WrestleManias, how was everything else? Not too bogged down by the man this week?
No, actually, I got to watch most of the Elimination Chamber. Got to win some ranked matches on Fortnite on quite a streak. Spent some time with the kid working on some geometry projects over the weekend. Yeah, it was good
you're
times.
still helping your kid do his fucking homework?
Yeah.
When
Oh
does
my
it
God. Parenting. Shame on you, Tony.
Your kid's like 22.
Right.
He's 22. Yeah, he gets a better haircut than you do, too.
No, he doesn't.
Oh, shut up.
It ain't better than mine till he fucking pays for it himself, you freeloading shithead. How do you like them apples?
I asked him, I said, you want to join us tonight? You want to pick on Matt? He said, no, I don't want to pick on Matt. Matt's good people. And here you are, just fucking throwing him under the bus. Good
Oh
job,
yeah,
champ.
because it would be real normal if I was like, oh, what a stand-up young man he is, and to lie to everybody. Come on.
Tony, would you consider your son a smart child?
Yeah.
Would he necessarily need your help?
Well, let me ask you this. You guys boned up on geometry proofs? Exactly.
What?
Exactly.
Yeah, but I'm also not taking a class on it every day.
Are you boned up on geometry?
What does
Who,
he
me?
need What would
I'm
he
a
need
mathematician, sir. Recognize.
All right.
What
What's
would
the
he
proof
need?
again?
Yeah, talk to me.
Proof when they give you certain information and they ask you to show a specific thing, so you go through the proof and the reasoning for each part of the proof, right? You take the next step and then you have to apply the rule that applies to that step, and you work
Did
your way
your-
through until you prove
Did your
it.
kid, was he on the cusp of that new math bullshit? Is he one of those kids?
Oh no, he was when he was in grade school. They were doing the what the fuck did they even call it? It wasn't
New math bullshit.
knob gobbler. Yes, it was the knob gobbler math. No, but what the fuck did they call it? They had a word for it.
What is he?
But
is
yeah,
he gonna
no, but
need this
like they
in
after
life,
2 years
this
they put the
geometry?
kibosh on it. Yeah,
For what?
For
What is your
conversations
son?
like this.
What is your son doing?
it's deductive reasoning.
Oh, that
It
makes
teaches you how to work your way through problems and solve issues and things like that. It has
Yeah.
nothing really to do with the math and more to get using your brain.
Yeah.
Hey, I know this, so I can figure this out.
Every
It'll help you with anything.
Every listener just used deductive reasoning and turned off the podcast.
Thank you to Justin and Al, Common Core. That was it.
What Did any of you guys learn the lattice method? No. Tony,
Like for adding and multiplying?
For multiplying, yeah.
So
is that like an acronym?
No.
It's not like please excuse my dear Aunt Sally.
No.
That's what I was thinking of. Oh
Man, if I don't have a calculator, which is never now, but I always use the lattice method, and everybody looks at me like I'm fucking weird.
I gotta Google this. I might know what it is, but I might know it is something different. Lattice method multiplication. Here we go. No, this is kind of weird. Not gonna lie, that's weird.
Justin Anderson, this week on Math Talk, how to subtract listeners.
Oh yeah.
Hey, views are going up. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, they're looking for Kasey. They're not looking to tune into the fucking math Olympics over here, whatever fucking dumb shit we're doing.
It's a mathathon.
Oh,
Yeah, we're mathletes, bro.
It's a fucking dorkathon.
Oh, come on. You guys know that my college degree is in math. You know that I was president of the math club both in high school and college. I mean, come on now.
Stinkso McGinkso. That's what this does.
Stupid.
We all stink.
We really do. This is
Tardo
fucking...
Malardo.
I tried to say, damn it, I tried to segue into Elimination Chamber before Kasey, but then we had to talk about Gangrel, which was warranted, and then I don't know how we got over here to fucking geometry.
Wait, was your degree actually in mathematics? Is that you were
Yes,
actually?
it was.
So how do you not know the fucking lattice method?
Because I've never learned the lattice method. It's multiplication.
Interesting.
I know how to multiply. I know how to long multiply. I know long multiplication.
All right.
I know some of the tricks. I can look at numbers and say, like, okay, it's this, you know?
Okay.
I don't care about your 10%.
Great. Good for you. Vince, I feel fucking great. We're being called nerds in the chat. That's kind of hurtful.
I mean, we're talking about fucking the lattice method and geometry. You want to talk about some fucking isosceles triangles?
Ooh. Yeah, you
isosceles triangle, not isosceles
I
triangle.
want to fucking isosceles my fucking mouth on a gun.
Oh, you the shit.
Yeah, eat two shits. How you like them apples?
There you go. Multiply that by 10 using the lattice.
You don't remember
method.
SOHCAHTOA for sine, cosine, and tangents? You don't remember side angle side or angle side angle? No, none of this ringing a bell. CPCTC doesn't ring a bell. Come on now.
CTE rings a bell. I feel like I have it having this fucking conversation.
CTE rings everybody's bell that has it.
Accurate.
There you go. Wait, what's that?
Waka waka.
Oh boy. All right, we're losing them. We need more math.
All right.
No more. Enough about the math.
All right, what are we talking about? We got 10 minutes.
I mean, there's not enough time to talk all Elimination Chamber. We could do some of these picks.
Ooh.
Everybody went 5-0 except for me. I went 4-1.
Dick.
No, I'm waiting. Like, I know what's going to happen. I keep picking against the Judgment Day. And the fucking one time I picked them to retain, they're going to lose the fucking tag titles. I know this is going to happen. I'm pretty sure I picked against them at the last pay-per-view.
That's possible.
But without diving too deep, because Kasey's going to join us shortly, what did you guys think of the Elimination Chamber?
From what I saw, it was okay. It didn't wow me. It really didn't. I watched the men's match because I didn't want to be spoiled by watching the women first. So I went ahead and watched the men. I thought the men was good. I didn't think it was great. Some of the spots were good. Logan Paul's a fucking real dick, and I love it. The women's title match at the end was okay too. I think my biggest pet peeve right now with Nia, she needs to fucking slow down a bit. She needs to let things fucking simmer and register. She shouldn't be like right on top of Ripley after she hits something. She's a monster. She should act like a monster. She should do something big, gloat about it, jaw jack to the crowd, or just fucking like raise her nose and get a reaction.
What do you think of her jumping off that fucking chair?
Oh my God.
A fucking joke.
She
that
is
was.
so lucky that it worked out.
Yep.
There's a reason why people don't do the dives directly off of ladders, because there's nothing fucking holding them down. Something with wheels on the bottom, jumping Jiminy Christmas. That could have been really bad, but thankfully it worked out for her. But man, she would have been better off just climbing up on the railing.
That's what I thought.
She would have been. The railing wouldn't have given away, but yeah, that was. You guys, thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I thought the show was great, to be honest with you. Like, I really enjoyed it. I haven't seen WWE put on a bad pay-per-view in forever, and if we were going to go to this match specifically, the main event, Rhea Ripley and Nia Jax, I thought this was, and I'm pretty sure just based on what I've read, I'm not alone in this opinion that this was the best match Nia Jax has ever had.
Oh,
And
I agree.
And to your point, like, and I was thinking this too, it was like, it kind of reminded me of like a female version of Hogan Andre. And a lot of people had that kind of same opinion. And I think in this day and age, though, like, I feel like wrestling has evolved so much that you don't necessarily, while it's still refreshing to see like a bigger character use those like Andre the Giant, less is more tendencies. But I feel like wrestling is at a place where now even like the biggest, strongest type characters and women need to do more to wow the crowd and get over and do things. Because let's be honest, Nia Jax came back from Triple H and the whole, re-signing of different people that have been back, and she didn't really hit until recently. Like the Go Home Raw coming out, annihilating everyone in the chamber. Nia's looked as good as she's ever looked, and while she was never a real believable threat to win in that match, if you subtracted where they were, what WrestleMania is going to be with obviously her and Becky, you can almost feel in that moment that she had a real shot of winning this match. So I love the whole show. The men's chamber, Bobby Lashley spearing Logan Paul through the chamber. The pod was great. So much. The only thing that I didn't like, which is probably done for a reason, Logan Paul didn't really, I guess it was because of the finish with him and Orton, he didn't do as many Logan Paul-y things that we've seen. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he didn't do like the ricochet. He didn't do anything like, and the only spot that he did have, the crossbody off the pod, you didn't see him jump. So,
yeah, I liked the marker making fun of Kevin Owens writing on the inside of the pod.
Yes.
That was funny shit. The one thing that I really didn't like about the chamber, there's only 6 guys in there. Why does everybody have to lay around for 20 minutes? Pair off and just go in a corner and just fire off a couple of shots at each other. You know what I'm saying? Like 4 guys just on a down and out while 2 guys are battling. It's like, it takes away from it, man. I'm getting tired of that shit. I really am.
So to me, Matt, the Elimination Chamber's kind of become like Royal Rumble Light. Get in, get your spots, do your thing, and then it all depends. I understand what you're saying, Tony, but it all depends on how they went down. If you have like 2 different like sets of wrestlers doing big spots to each other, relatively close to each other, like, and they're devastating to sell, they're probably just trying to sell the chamber. Like how devastating the chamber is by them all being down at once. They did these 2 big spots, and I can't cite specific examples, but they did these 2 big spots relatively close to each other, so they're all down.
Well,
so
here's another thing, real quick. When the ending was happening with Logan Paul, Claymore gets hit with an RKO, right? Orton eliminated other people from the match with an RKO, right? Dunzo, gone. He turns around, he gets popped with the brass knuckles, and all of a sudden, fucking Claymore is up on his feet. It's like, come on, man.
He never got up on his feet, I don't think.
He got up.
No, didn't he just crawl over and put his arm over him?
No, he got up.
Did he get up? You sure
he got up and he flopped down over him. It wasn't one of these like rolling over. And besides, it was within seconds. Even if he did just crawl over, you just got hit with the RKO, bro. You're out. That's it. You know? Give it a minute. Randy got hit with brass knuckles. He's not going to kick out. He's not kicking out. Give it an extra second or 2. Crawl. Make the struggle real. You know what I'm saying? Give me something, man.
I can't get too mad at that because after he eliminates the guys with the RKO, I mean, they're rolling out of the ring anyway. They're moving. So, like, it's you could still move a couple seconds after the RKO. It's proven when someone gets hit with it and and then rolls out.
Nah,
of
the RKO's always been protected, man. The RKO's always been protected. Who's ever kicked out of the RKO? At least
not saying anyone's kicked out, but after you get eliminated, you still move. It's only 3 seconds. You still roll away.
Yeah, but you see, Logan Paul was still in the cage all that time, and he got hit with the RKO.
Because the door was open because of AJ Styles.
Well, no, because he got eliminated. They had to open a door again to let him
AJ
out.
Styles meant because he got in through the door when someone before that was eliminated. Yes, you're right.
2 questions for you, Tony. Do you think you were talking about everybody being down? And I absolutely agree with you. Do you think that that's more because of the higher work rate now, where everybody does need to take a breather? You know what I mean? Like, do you think that's what leads to that situation?
I don't know, because like I think of, even if you take it out of the Royal Rumble bubble, you look at the Elimination Chamber. Elimination Chamber is like a war games where every man's for himself. You're supposed to be in the battle of your life because you're in this ominous structure that can like ruin careers and injure people and X, Y, and Z. Pair off, go into the corner, like try to get the guy, like try to rake him across the cage and he's stopping it, a little something. Give the people on the north side of the ring a little something to look at while you're setting up something big on the other side. You can work it out where, like you try to do that and then you wind up letting go of the guy and then you turn around and then you see, bam, this big spot going on behind you and everybody goes, whoa, what the fuck?
Yep. Yeah. And then the other thing is that I don't know how many times I've seen it now. It's been multiple, but where people come in to grab somebody and take them out of the cage and then somebody else slips in the cage. I don't like other people sliding in the cage. And with AJ Styles, obviously he slid in the cage. They went in there I think they were attending to, was it Bobby Lashley?
Yes.
Yes. And then all of a sudden somebody slides in. Stop that. Knock it off. I'm sick of people sliding into the cage because it's such a big giveaway. Everybody goes in to check on somebody. The door is open. Boom. Somebody's coming. Somebody's coming in.
But did you even notice the door was open? I didn't notice the door was open.
I didn't notice the door was open, but it was an obvious that was going to happen when all those guys go into the cage. They've done that spot before. I just can't stand it. Like keep it to the guys that are supposed to be in there.
And here's the other thing too. Like I get it. There's a lot of matches nowadays on both programs, on all the programs, where they all go for this no DQ, so you can expect somebody to run and whatnot. I'm not even concerned about that. But if Logan Paul puts a pair of brass knuckles on his hand, the referee shouldn't just stand there and go, well, no disqualification. The referee should get up on him and go, hey, man, that's not right. You shouldn't be using that. He should at least admonish him for using a weapon.
Yeah.
Is he going to be able to do fuck all about it? No, but he's got to try to talk the guy out of it. Referee's job is to make sure
the weapon, Tony.
I understand. No.
Yeah, structure's a weapon.
Not anymore. That's like a Matthew Birch just said it. It's like a fucking kid's
air
play
quotes,
set.
Weapon. Air quotes weapon.
Yeah, put
But
rabbit ears
like,
on.
Yeah, but the weapon is there. It's there to be evenly used by everybody. To Tony's point, you have to add that element where the referee's like, what are you doing, man? You can't do that. Like, you have to, instead of like, he pulls it out and Corey Graves is like, oh, well, it's no DQ. And it's like, well, then why doesn't everybody have fucking brass knuckles in their pants?
Why does everybody just walk in with things?
Yeah, I would have been much happier with that spot had they done something where the referee patted Paul down, found a pair of brass knucks and went, oh, I got it. And then he had another pair hidden in his boot or what I mean?
William Regal. Perfect.
That.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
But
that's those weren't no DQ matches 90% of the time.
Yeah, that's a good point too, KJG. That's fair.
So why would a referee, if he knows the rules, why wouldn't he just abide by the rules and let the rules speak for themselves?
Because he wants the match to be fair. That's why. I mean, like Matt said, the cage is the weapon.
His job is to referee a match based on the rules that were provided to him.
Well, then it goes back to our bigger point. Why doesn't everybody just walk in with a weapon then?
Maybe no one thought about walking in with a weapon.
Oh, come on. Randy Orton's been in 8 of these goddamn things. You don't think he looks back at any of the other 7 and says, I should bring in a fucking weapon?
Should have brought my fucking chainsaw.
Yeah, that's all. I mean, even Lanny Paffa would show up for these fucking brawls wearing a fucking knight's a suit of armor. I mean, come on.
But to be fair, this is also a storytelling device, advancing stories, and it's been a thing that Logan Paul has done in the past in regular matches. So he's been admonished before for having the brass knuckles. This time around, there's nothing you can do about it. That kind of emphasizes what kind of dick Logan Paul is.
So if you can conceal the weapon, right? Because you're not going to walk in with a kendo stick, a fucking empty keg, whatever it is.
I mean,
But
you'd be pretty dumb to do it because then everyone would go after you so that they wouldn't get hit with the brass knucks. He concealed them.
All right. Concealed weapons. I got you.
There you go.
All right. We will pick up the Elimination Chamber conversation after we talk to our guest, the queen of the death matches, Miss Kasey Catal. Hello, Kasey.
Hello. How are you? Wow, I haven't seen y'all in a minute.
Yeah, welcome back.
Thanks. What's up?
Did that work? Hold on. I'm trying to move Kasey to be the center of attention.
How's that?
There we go.
Took me
Hi.
0.2 seconds to do that. What are you doing over there? You got too many buttons you're pressing.
I am the button presser.
You have 3 days to put them in order.
It's a good job.
Kasey, how are you?
I am doing well. How are you guys?
Great. We're excited to have you back on the show, the queen of the death matches, and you are making your big return to GCW in a couple of weeks. On the shelf for 7 months. How has the recovery gone?
Oh man, it sucked. It sucked. Slow. It went a lot slower than I had hoped, but now I'm doing okay. I just gotta continue to keep my face intact because I'm not great at that. So once I do that, we'll be great.
Perhaps queen of the death matches shouldn't be doing death matches anymore.
I break my nose in regular matches too.
All right, fair. I mean, the chance of you to break your nose in a regular match seems less likely.
Well, they were both. So only one time I broke my nose due to like a weapon or like a death match, which was a door, but like swung at me.
Right.
But I didn't tuck enough, so that was kind of on me. The other stuff was like regular wrestling moves.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Maybe you should wear one of those protective face masks.
we'll see.
Oh!
We'll see.
Ooh.
Listen,
Kasey, my gal.
I really didn't want to do it. My doctor threatened me, and he
Well,
was
what do you mean he
like,
threatened you?
he was like, if you destroy your nose one more time, like, I don't know if we can save it. So protect it. And I was like, yes, sir. So, I'll listen.
Nose is kind of important part of the face.
yeah, imagine like half of it goes off and they can't fix it. Like, I'm going to look nuts.
So what was the hardest part about the recovery?
Honestly, I don't think people warn you enough when you're a wrestler about like the mental toll. Like, obviously everybody knows, like, yeah, it's really hard and mentally it's really hard, but being on the sidelines after like such a good come up for me and like feeling like, okay, I have momentum and I feel comfortable and I'm getting better and I'm confident, like that takes a lot for me to like build. And I know it takes a lot for a lot of other people to build as well. So I was all the way there and I just felt like I went from top to just, rock bottom. And, thank God the injury wasn't worse or it wasn't like something major to where, it would have been that much harder. Like, I can't even imagine like the people that are knees and shoulders and legs and everything else. So, yeah, the mental toll was rough, but you just got to keep reminding yourself, all right, it's not the end of the world. Get it together, stop having the pity party and move on.
When you say like, you're feeling the top and then you hit rock bottom, talk me through the process of building yourself back up, because everybody has a different process. What was your process like?
Just really paying attention to more self-love and compassion, giving myself a little bit more grace. I got there once, I could do it again. Just trying to hype yourself up, even if you don't believe it. I always say, like, in the morning, say one thing that you're excited about for the day, even if it's something as stupid as like, oh, you're going to wear a new shirt. And then before you go to bed, say something that you're looking forward to the next day, so just like reminding yourself and being grateful for what you have and, just trying to build yourself back up with grace.
So how much did you actually miss the actual wrestling portion of wrestling? Like actually being in the ring?
Yeah. So when I got back in the ring for the first time, I was like terrified. And I almost like really fell in love with it. Because, it was so go, go, go. I never got a chance to really like take it in and be like, wow, this is really cool. I'm really enjoying what I'm doing. So being able to come back into it, I was just removed from all of that stress and chaos. And I just felt like wow, I really love what I do. This is really like a full circle. I could just kind of be in here training, starting from the basics, again, and just feeling like, wow, like I remember what I felt like when I first started, and, it kind of just lit a new fire in me.
The fact that you're coming back to GCW, how much does that mean to you? Because considering the ride, you've kind of, watched GCW go from the tiny shows at the fucking, what the fuck was that place? God, the arcade place. What the fuck was it called?
Oh, shit.
Oh, god damn it! This is gonna bother me now.
The Compound? Was that it? Brand, what was the GCW original place? What do they call it? No. Okay, never mind. He doesn't know.
I'm gonna look it up. Game Changer World. Thank you, Danny.
Okay,
Russ.
he just said it, and then he went like.
Yes, to watch them go from Game Changer World now to the Hammerstein, and now every weekend they're on Thriller. They're in Japan. They're in Vegas. They're in Los Angeles. They're everywhere. How important is that to you to know that you're going to make your big return under the GCW banner?
Yeah, when I was thinking about return, I wanted it to be really big. So there was a couple things that, ended up really working out. The weekend that I was striving to come back, or like the time frame that I wanted to come back, they were going to be in Atlantic City. And that's the Showboat is like one of the places where I had my very best match of my career, I would say. And I love the energy there. I love the crowd there. GCW, there's so much life, and there's so much fun and so much passion. And being able to do it with John, who has been a friend, a mentor, just the best person ever to learn from, and the most gracious. Like it was a perfect marriage of everything. I'm thrilled. I'm excited. I'm nervous as shit, but it's going to be great.
No, you got this. Now, I don't want to get ahead of John Wayne Murdoch here on the 10th in Atlantic City, but your last match in GCW, and, for those not familiar, when she said Bran, that's her husband, Brandon Kirk, also pro. There might be people who don't know. You never know.
Yeah.
The last time you were in a GCW ring, the Kirks fell to Cardona and SDL. Mm-hmm. When we conquer John Wayne Murdoch on the 10th, Can we expect a little redemption for you and Brandon against the Cardona SDL camp?
I hope so. I mean, that would be great, because I don't know if they showed it at the end of that match, so this is like a little insider thing. I was really, really upset. So the end of the match, something got messed up at the end, and by accident, I got hit in the head with the belt, like really hard in the back of the head. It busted me open really bad. Jesus. And I was supposed to, we did like a spot with Nick Gage, and I was so excited because I got to do like a special little spot with him. But because I was bleeding out and they didn't know how bad the cut was on my head, that they rushed me to the back so they could stitch me up in the back. So that was really a bummer. So yeah, I would like my redemption, and I would like my Nick Gage moment, please.
Nick Gage, one of Tony's favorite wrestlers.
Oh, good. Very good. Very good. Good taste.
T-Donk, thoughts?
He's the best.
He's the best. Tony.
Yeah, you won't say
He wrestled Chris Jericho to a 4-star
shit.
match on Dynamite. Come on, bro. He had the foresight to use a pizza cutter just before the Domino's commercial. That's a fucking genius. What are you talking about?
Hey. Don't fuck with him.
Any chance I get to throw Tony under the bus.
You love it, dude. You love it. You know what else I love, by the way? I love the BB-8 sweatshirt. I had to say that. That's awesome.
Thank you. It's like I think it's a little boy's like kid sweatshirt, but I think it glows in the dark too.
It fits you well.
Thank you.
Well, now that I made things awkward, back to you,
No,
Matt.
you think it glows? You think it glows in the dark? Have we tested this out?
I think it once used to glow in the dark, but I don't know about anymore. I think I probably washed it too much because it doesn't look super radiant from here. So I don't know.
Super radiant.
2007. You know what I mean?
2007.
Like you usually see that glare. Like I don't see shit. So like it's not.
Get your eyes checked.
Tony doesn't see shit either. You're fine.
2017, you're on Monday Night Wrestling Asuka. 2023, Rin Yamashita. Death match. Rina, excuse me.
Rina Yamashita.
I also can't see shit, so tell a friend.
You just can't speak. Come on.
That's true.
Shut up, dick.
No, I'm not gonna be. No, fuck you, dude. You like I can't see, but you can't talk. Come on now.
All right, so we're the perfect team.
Of course we are.
The opportunity to get to work with Rena in a death match in GCW. How much did that mean to you?
God, the most. I couldn't believe it when I was told and asked if I wanted to do it. I was like, oh, yeah, absolutely. Does she speak English? And then thank God Drew Parker was there to translate for everything. But man, she is just unreal. Like when you get in there and you're with somebody who is just so good at what they do, it's like, it's so effortless. It just makes everything so much easier and you feel just so much more confident and safe because you never really know going in there, you know, especially when you don't speak, you know, the same language, something gets messed up or, you know, something is potentially dangerous. Like you have to try and figure out how to cover that and keep the other person safe and yourself safe. And if there's a language barrier, that can be a little bit difficult. But yeah, I mean, to be in there with one of the absolute best in the world, she gave me my best match. And it was just, I think about that match all the time. It's the most offense. Everyone always says, you just always get your ass kicked and never have offense. I had so much offense in that match. I was like, man, I got so many gifts for this shit. That's cool. So yeah, it was my favorite match I ever had.
So after all this time off, obviously you're chomping at the bit to get back. But is there such a thing as too much too soon? Are you pacing yourself more? Are you going to, not take every single booking that comes your way? Like, what's that like?
Yeah, excellent question. I absolutely am doing that because I just don't know exactly how my body's going to react and, how my face and the swelling and stuff because it takes up to a year for your nose to actually completely go down with the swelling and heal. So I'm going to be around like 5 months when I get back. So I am healing really fast, but yeah, I'm taking things slow. I only took a few bookings right now that I can, test the waters, see how it goes, see how I feel. I don't want to do too much and burn myself out like right when I get back.
Are you worried about possibly having the possibility of, canceling on a booking? Does that thought ever enter your mind or does that doesn't even play a part?
Yeah, it sucks. It really sucks when you have to cancel. For me, it causes like crazy anxiety. I'm the least confrontational person on the planet. I do not want to have that conversation with anybody. And I don't want to let people down, especially when they're excited that I'm coming back and they want to see me. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to take a few at a time, see how it goes. But yeah, I always want to honor my bookings every time.
To piggyback off of Kevin's question, with WrestleMania weekend being in the tri-state area, do you find it difficult to, it's like WrestleMania weekend, it's a huge showcase weekend, and you're just getting back, like, is it hard for you to pick and choose? Like, I'm sure you want to work as many shows as possible,
yeah.
But then you have to go like, hey, my face exploded again, like. Right.
Yeah, that would suck. But it always happens near my birthday. April, like every freaking time. That's what happened last year. Yeah. I don't know. Like I have this like weird like fear in the back of my mind that like I should be doing more and I'm not doing enough. But at the same time, I just need to be a reasonable adult and realize that like it is WrestleMania weekend. But if I have 3 amazing matches or 2 amazing matches, that's going to stand out more than if I have like 15 mediocre ones and like do way too much. Because every year you see it, everyone goes down, like either getting really sick because their immune system can't handle it because of all the travel and no sleep and shows back to back to back to back. It's a lot, and you're more prone to injury that way. And I'm just going to enjoy it. I'm going to be really glad that it's close to home this year and I can go home and sleep in my bed and recover and then go back and have really good, fun matches with people that I want to work with. So,
are you mentally prepared for Cream Mania?
No.
No, I don't blame you. I wouldn't. That Stan Styles is a wacko in the best way possible. But you and Brandon are taking on LSG and Ava Everett, the Cosmic Cuties. Terrible name.
You're cute.
Love LSG. Great guy, fellow Mets fan. He suffers with the rest of us, but come on now. And then you guys are doing the Kirk's Couple Invitational also that weekend against GPA and Laney Luck. Walk us through these two shows.
Yeah. So Stan's show, last time I wrestled Stan, oh my God, you have to see the picture. I'll have to send it to you guys because people send it to me all the time just laughing. It's like they always just troll me with it, where he was spitting whipped cream into my face. Right. And it is the most wild, most awkward action shot I've ever been involved in. I don't know why, just randomly I'll get messages of that picture just like sent to me at random times of the day. So I'll show you guys that. But yeah, I'm excited. I haven't worked with Ava in a while. I haven't worked with Ava since WrestleMania in Florida, Tampa, where it was my birthday and she shoved a cake in my face. So that was really fun. No, but she's amazing. We always have so much fun together. We're both kind of the same personality, like give no fucks, let's just go out there like and do whatever the hell we want. And she's willing to kind of go crazy, and I love that about her. And LSG gave me one of my best early matches I ever had at the company that shall not be named, but that no longer exists. But that was one of like my earlier intergender matches, and I had a freaking blast. I still have clips of that match on my phone. And then the other show, Kevin's show for his wife, I'm just so excited to be involved in something that's going to raise money for a really great cause. And I'm also just really excited to get in the ring with Laney and GPA. Laney has been on my list for years. She's one of my favorite wrestlers. I always watch her stuff. I think she is just incredible. She trains so hard. She's great. And I think she should be on TV. So if I can snatch a match with her before she gets signed, great.
Wait. I got to ask a question.
Uh-oh.
So I understand, like, oh, you and your friend, like, this is what we're going to do. We're going to throw pie, like a cake in each other's face, good times. Fucking cream pie mania, and you're letting Stan Styles spit in your face? I mean, come on. There's a big drop off there. What are we doing?
Yeah, that wasn't even, I don't even know what show that was. I don't even know, but man, it was rough. That was way worse than the cake. It was way worse than the cake.
I told you I don't trust that Stan. I told you.
But I also have a picture of myself chopping him, and it's one of those like indent pictures, and you just see like his skin just all like loose around. It's hysterical.
Well, good. Fuck him. He deserved it.
Wow.
What? What if he creamed in your face? Would you like it? I don't think you would.
I mean, he was at my apartment, and he tried to cream me and KJG.
Yeah.
I'm sure you let him after we went off the air.
He brought that shake weight. That's not the only thing we let him do.
No.
Yep.
Nope.
Do you prefer to gobble knobs?
All right, let's change the subject and head to the chat.
Go do that, because I got Kasey, do you have a vested interest in this Friday night? I mean, there is a chance if John Wayne Murdoch beats Blake Christian, you're wrestling for the GCW World Championship on the 10th.
Jesus Christ. Don't even say that. I got enough shit to worry about. I'm not worrying about a freaking title match.
Well, all right.
John, I love you, but I really hope you lose.
Wow.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
That's too much for me. Y'all know
Kasey,
I got anxiety. Too much.
All right, fair enough. Is there a price if I needed you to do something for me on the 10th in the showboat, maybe in the locker room, perhaps kick a small person in the face? How much to beat up Microman for me?
Oh my God. Well, there's some pretty exciting news that's not dropped yet either, so you can keep an eye out for that.
Was he not?
Oh
there?
no.
Is there a second Microman? Are there two minis?
Do we gotta have a moment of silence?
No, I don't know if there's too many, but there's somebody that I know that will be able to do that for you.
Brandon, How much do you want?
He'll do anything for $1.
I'll give him many bucks. Just punt that little shit. Stick him in a duffel bag, throw him in the ocean. Call it a day. See ya, Micro Man. You fucking dork.
I don't know how the hell he does it, dude. I don't.
Small steps.
Yeah.
Baby steps. Baby steps.
His cardio must be incredible.
SJ wants to know, with your big return, Kasey, will we be looking at some new merch?
I hope so. We'll see. We will see. You know, things don't ship on time these days, so fingers crossed. That would really suck if there's nothing there for y'all, but I'm going to do my absolute best, so there will be some stuff for y'all.
Matthew Birch wants to know, who else is on her list of people she wants to face off against now that she's getting back in the ring?
So I always say I never have a list. There are people obviously that I want to work with, but I never have a list because all of my dream opponents always let me down because they're mean. So when you're working with someone and they're
names.
just they're
name names.
I feel like I have, and I feel like we've talked about this before,
Probably.
but yeah, you're just so excited to work with someone and they just have absolutely zero interest in working with you, and it's completely obvious, and you're just like, oh, this was my, I wanted to take the pictures at the end of the match with you and post about it and love on you, and now I just want to go home and cry. So I don't have a list because I just, I feel like all of the unexpected opponents that you have are the ones where you have your best matches, because you don't have any expectations or you have really low expectations, and then everything works out great. So if you're nice, I want to work with you.
So who do you have low expectations to work with?
She's on this podcast.
Yeah.
She didn't deny it.
Killing the brand.
It's fine. It's fine.
Are you gonna did you what's fuck nuts? Did you reach out to is Gino Gott's gonna manage you, the vampire now? He's a vampire, right?
Wait, he's a vampire?
He's dead or something.
Vampire.
He puts a lot of
Yeah,
makeup
vampire.
on.
Yeah, he's dead. I don't know. I talk to G all the time.
Was he watch those fucking Twilight movies?
He would kill you. No.
Oh my God. My wife
He's at
watches
home
the
watching
shit
the
out of them.
freaking Sopranos. Look at him. What do you think he's watching?
Oh my God.
The Food Network.
Stop it.
Do they have a vampire Food Network? Hey, what do you
He's
say?
gonna
What do
come
you
after
hear?
Oh goddamn!
Over here.
I don't know. He was supposed to have a show on our network 3 fucking years ago.
He told me 11 months ahead of time. He's like, next Memorial Day, I'm going to bring a show to your network. That was last Memorial Day.
Damn.
I said, brother, anytime you're ready, just come on down. And that was the last I talked to Gino Gotts.
That's my dude, man.
He's still alive. He's still alive and kicking.
He's a great guy. We're just having fun here.
Oh, for sure.
We are just having fun here. Where do we go with this, Kasey? I don't think I've ever asked you, so I'm just going to ask you.
Wait,
we go.
before you get into that, I
we're not wrapping up. I just,
Okay,
go ahead.
'cause
HK.
I got a little running
Oh,
tally
Kasey,
here.
this is HK. He's our newest wizard.
Hi, HK.
It's a pleasure.
He's handsome Kevin, and then there's KJG.
Oh, damn,
Yeah.
y'all.
So
He is pretty handsome, though, right?
He is.
Oh,
There
there
you
you
Handsomer
go.
than
you're-
KJG.
They're both very, very handsome.
You don't
Would
need
you
to be
say
nice
they
to
are-
KJG. It's okay.
Would you say they are super cute?
Who started that? Because somebody
This is
made me
Kasey
say
Catal, and you're listening to the super cute Shining Wizards podcast.
That was all you, sweetie.
You said it.
I swear to God, somebody was making a joke and was like, say that. And I was like, okay. And now it has stuck with me for the last 8 years.
Listening to the super cute Shining Wizards podcast.
You should
Never
totally come
friend
to
is
the
over
ring and
here
do an
laughing.
ooh-woo once in a while.
I'm pretty sure it may have been your then fiance, now husband, when we were
It was?
in my.
It was you?
It may have been.
The worst.
You didn't have to do it.
It's true.
He pressures me into doing so much stuff.
Oh, yeah?
Whoa! Whoa! I'll be back here if you need me.
Yep.
fuck out when you say some dumb shit.
Have you ever been in that fucking position before?
But
All right, too soon, HK.
Kapow!
It's a great drop. I just don't. I don't know why you said it.
I don't know why I said it either.
I like it.
It's sweet. It's endearing. It makes us sound lovable.
Yeah, it really does.
This is. I actually have audio of Kasey when she gets off the phone and she yells at Brandon.
This was your stupid idea, you moron.
At least 3 times a day.
I'm sorry, HK. You were going to ask a question.
Yes. Kasey, now you get home for the day, right? You're done doing everything you need to do. Maybe you've showered, but you know you're in, right? You're done. You're at home. Are you wearing socks in the house?
I'm a sock girl.
All right. Well, it's nice having you on, Kasey.
Listen, I have 2 cats. They are so hairy. I have a dog. And my feet are constantly cold. And I don't want my feet dragging around all this hair and then getting in my bed and then getting all that hair. Nah. But
the hair doesn't
most of the
attach
time,
to your socks?
it does. But then you could just take your socks off when you get into bed and then you're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
It's not feet info for free. Oh my God,
All right. Scott George brings up a good point. When you shower and you're in for the night, do you put deodorant on before you go to bed or no deodorant?
I actually do.
Yep.
There you go. All right. She's
Because
on board.
sometimes you get hot at night and then you sweat and you don't. Yeah, no. Oh wait.
Beautiful. Perfect answer.
Yeah, how do you like that, Stinky Tea?
Yeah.
I don't smell.
Not to you.
You don't know.
Your poor wife wakes up. She's so green. She looks like Shrek from having to smell your shit all night.
Guess what, buddy? The smells don't come from my armpits, okay? All right.
Fair.
And Tony, you know, and HK, and Kasey, you know, it's not all fucking cuddles in bed. You say goodnight to each other, you kiss each other, and you roll over and you fart on each other all night.
Way to make
Now I'm thinking about your wife farting. Good job.
Look, it's like a fucking 10-to-1 ratio, probably. I fucking blow her out of the water, okay?
Oh my dude, I will sound like fucking Godzilla next to her. If my wife farts on accident, she goes, "That was you." That's how much she's embarrassed to fart in front of me, and I'm just like a fucking gorilla.
You gotta, the ladies gotta keep it nice, you know?
Yeah. The same with us. And Brent also, he snores in crazy snore. All my pets snore and they all sleep in the bed too. So I'm just constantly just going like this to everybody and be like, shut up.
Did the nose injury affect? Did it make you a little wheezy, snory while you were recovering?
Wheezy.
Are you a mouth
Probably.
breather?
Well, in the beginning, I had to be a mouth breather, and that shit was the worst. It
Yes,
was
I
the
agree.
worst. I would wear a mask out because I didn't want to get too close to people to talk. No, freaks me out. I'm not into it. But yeah, they had all this shit in my nose, so I couldn't breathe for I don't know. I had to let it heal, so it was 2 weeks before I went to the doctor. So, and then it was really swollen, so I couldn't really breathe. Now, best breathing I ever had because they fixed all of the collapsing of my nasal valve shit. So now I can breathe absolutely great. No headaches, no sinuses issues, no nothing. But yeah, the beginning was rough.
But you also now smell everything, no?
Yes. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that.
Well, it's a good thing she don't have to smell you after your shower.
It's rude. I smell fine. I use the body wash.
I use the body wash.
That's great.
I hit all the I'm good. My pits are dry. I'm not a sweaty mess in here. I'm not going anywhere when we're done.
That's true.
What the fuck, man? Kasey, hypothetical. Because you're the queen of the death match.
That's right.
And it seems like in the deathmatch genre, people maybe push the envelope a little bit. Like a man dressed in a diaper put a needle through his penis. What would be the equivalent for the ladies? Like a needle through like a vulva?
Yeah, but you can't really do that.
Don't you mean a labia?
Labia, yes.
same thing.
Double
I
D's
feel
a real
like it-
ladies, man.
Yeah.
Ladies, man.
It's all right. You'll find him one day.
I just fucked the sides up. Don't worry about it.
You never fuck the sides up. I feel like it's easier to like. Well, first of all, I think the whole like syringe and the dick thing is like the most dumb thing I've ever seen in my life. But
Yep.
It's easier for you to like expose a penis and like cover the sides of it and like do that and have it be like a thing than like having a woman like take her pants off and do that. Like I feel like that's just like an absolute no. But like I mean the penis thing was
Free
an
the
absolute
pussies.
no too. But like
Yeah, it would probably have to be a pre-tape.
yeah.
Yeah, but the crowd's got to be able to see it too. It's got to register to everybody, you know.
Yeah,
No.
no, it's a miss. It's a miss. It's dumb. It's stupid. You don't need to do it. Like you're just gonna get shit on the internet. So like, just don't do it.
So Brandon comes to you. He says, "Babe, Rob Black is going to give me a sack of money if I put a needle through my penis."
No,
Out,
he would.
no.
He would never. He would never. And if he did, I would probably leave him.
All right. Well, now we know where the line is.
Yeah, penis through, syringe through a penis. Yeah.
Is
Penis through
there
another penis?
Oh.
is there a deathmatch spot you're uncomfortable with? Like, have you like been like, I don't feel like I want to do that?
Oh yeah, many times.
What
I'm
is it?
very
The
vocal
fucking
now. Yeah, I'll tell people like, fuck no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
The one thing, God, I don't even know. There was like, no, I've done an explosion. I'll do fire. But it's
Well,
got
you
to
do
be
the-
like the right
what-
type of fire, dude. Like I got
what do you
hair,
the
like,
right type of fire's fire, Casey.
but the right type of fire spot, like something that I'm going through it, like flat back bump or like nothing like crazy, like something simple. What if
So you did
I don't know.
did you do the skewers to the dome?
I've done skewers, yeah. I always said I wouldn't, but then I was like, whatever at that point because I was doing gussets to the head so much
I was
that
going to
like,
ask you about the gussets. Yeah.
Yeah, never
What about
again
the-
because my hairline, but
Yeah. What about the drill dough?
we did. We used the drill dough. Well, you took the drill dough because
I bet.
during that match, I feel like Listen, CCW. Yes, because you remember. So the conversation we had at CCW, it was what was it? Cage? No, it was Cage of Death, right? Yeah, it was Cage of Death. She's still doing it. Connor Claxton asked if, like, I think they were all asking me if I wanted to do the spot, and I said no because it's gonna go viral, and I'm gonna be the asshole who like went viral for the drill dough spot. So Brandon did it, and then Brandon went viral for doing the drill dough spot. So it was way better.
Excuse me. What's a gusset, by the way?
It's like this little metal plate with spikes, and it holds 2x4s together. So like when you're building houses, so it'll stick them together. So
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. Okay, I never knew that's what it was called. It's crazy. Yep.
yeah. So they just stick them in your body.
Yeah.
What
Who was Matt? Who was the bald Asian dude? The fighter
wow,
from
that's-
Japan. No, the one that had it stuck in his head, and it took him like 20 minutes to get it out of his head.
Oh, that was probably a Kenzan.
I don't think it was Tenzan.
No.
A Kenzan, like
Kenzan.
a Kenzan is like a different type of like metal with spikes. It's a round one, and they're
Yes,
much deeper.
yes.
Yeah, they're much deeper and much thicker. Are you talking about Kobayashi?
Yes, Strong
Yeah.
Kobayashi, right?
Yeah. So they like take. I think they're for flowers and for plants. So instead
Yep.
of like holding, so they put them, but they're like this long, like that shit. People need pliers to pull them out of your head. Like,
Oh, yeah.
it's disgusting. So I
Fuck
probably
that.
wouldn't do that.
Is that like a thing in the deathmatch community? If you're gonna use it on me, I need to know what it's used for to begin with.
Honestly,
Yeah,
I've
do your
never
research, bro.
asked.
You
That's
could build a
good,
house
though.
with this. This one's for the garden. Casey does. She knows it all.
That's honestly, I've never even thought about it because, like, most of the time when I was starting to do everything, I had no idea what anything was. I was just like, whatever. Like, I don't know how anything feels, so I'll try it. And if I absolutely hate it, like, I'll never do it again. But I have a stupid high threshold for pain, so.
Yes,
Yeah, but like you got to know like what it's called if you have to go to the store and pick a couple of these things up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not doing that shit.
Was there another female in the locker room you could go to prior to some of these matches where you're like, hey, like, I'm not like, what should I expect when this happens? Is that something that goes through your head?
When I first started, absolutely. There was not really anyone I could completely talk, like not a female really around at that time. But because that was like CZW early, like when we were working over there. So, you know, no one was really around women-wise who was doing death matches besides Maria. And she would kind of come and go. So I would honestly just Google and I would ask everybody in the locker room. Like, I was so meticulous. How do I throw a light tube properly? How do I take it properly? What do I do with every single one of these things? And let me do insane research because you can't practice that shit. And I don't want to go out there and hurt somebody and look like an idiot. There's still some stuff I can't do, like my chair shots. They suck because I'm terrified to give someone CTE or hurt them. So I'm just like, okay, well, I'm not doing it. Like, I don't need to like swing a chair through someone's face. Like, absolutely not. So yeah, like I used to just ask people and Google and YouTube and be like, okay, like, how do I do this? How are they bumping? Is there anything different? I was so meticulous about it. I used to be.
Are you did now let me see if I pronounce this name right. Did Cruel, did he reach out to you after your injury? Did he check up on you? I know you guys had a little bit of a relationship.
It was like a situationship.
A situation, not the guy from the Jersey Shore.
What guy from the Jersey Shore?
The situation.
Fucking boo.
Oh, no.
Holy shit, bro.
Yeah.
Wow.
World not in the next.
Well, that was a 9/11 plane crash. Oof.
Fucking muy terrible. Jesus Christ.
I'll be back.
All right. Well, I don't know how to recover from that one.
I'll ask your question.
Well, I was asking about Cruel.
No, who gives a shit about Cruel? Ask your other question about drool.
I don't think not drool. Cruel.
No, drool. Your question.
Drool.
Yeah.
No, Kasey, I don't think we've ever asked you this, and you've been on the show a bunch, and this is the question we ask everybody.
Okay.
When was the last time you shit your pants?
Knock on wood. I've never.
Oh,
really?
boo.
I'm sorry. Yeah, there's
Don't be sorry.
Many times I've pissed myself.
All right.
I've thrown up on myself. But yeah, never any times I've shit myself. Thank God. But like, you know, when you're a woman, you have iron deficiency and shit. Like, you're always constipated, so you just never know.
Yeah. You've ever been in the ring when that happens to somebody?
Not that I know of.
Okay. But everyone always has some kind of interesting story they usually share with us. But if you didn't poop your pants, you didn't poop your pants. Good for you.
Yeah, no, I've had some like embarrassing things, but nothing like with bodily function. So that's a plus.
That's great.
That's funny. We had a guest recently told us that Nick Gage shit himself while they were having a match. Nick never shit on you or Brandon, or
I've never worked with Nikki.
That's right. It was Boulder.
It was Boulder,
the
yeah.
The Fame-asser bump taker.
Fucking wonderful seller. I put that shit up there with fucking Batista's bump when Mark Henry hit him.
Now, we were going to try and get you next week, but you said you're going on vacation. So where are you going?
Yeah, I love how I decided to go away the week that I'm coming
No,
back.
good for you. You deserve it.
It was the only time I could take, and I was looking for the best and cheapest way to sit as close as possible at a Mavs game. And we're doing really good right now, so I got third row seats at the Mavs game, and I was like, I need some basketball. Y'all know, like, basketball is everything. So I'm just gonna take a few days before I come back as like my last hurrah, enjoy it, and come back hopefully not hungover and half dead.
Do you like sushi?
I gotta be in the mood for it, but yes.
There is an unbelievable place in Dallas called Uchi.
Did we go to Uchi? I feel like we might have gone to Uchi.
It's
What part of
unbelievable.
Dallas?
Oh God,
The Oochie Coochie section.
Let me see where they were in Dallas.
I think in the 80s, WWE released a song called Rock and Roll Oochie Coo.
I was thinking of Charo myself. Oochie Coochie Coochie.
It's like a fancy one. It's like a fancy restaurant,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's in
Well,
the Harwood district.
Okay.
I broke HK with a Charo reference.
The one time, what's the other place I went in Dallas? What was it called? The Junkyard?
Oh boy, Travels with Matt. Here we go.
No, it was like it was a really cool spot. It was like they had like 3 food trucks and a bar inside.
Yeah.
and I
I
think
know
it
what
was
you're
called
talking about.
the Junkyard or something like that. That was a
Yeah.
cool spot too.
Yeah, it's so much fun. I love it there. It's my favorite city, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
What can we expect out of Kasey in 2024? Like, after we get past the GCW and WrestleMania weekend, like, what are your goals for the rest of the year?
Gosh, just to have more fun. Last year was like the most stressful year of my life. Just not even with just wrestling. Just I felt like everything was a perfect storm, and I know shit was like that for a lot of people. So I just want to live in the moment and have way more fun. Like, life's too short. Go out there, have fun, like do what makes you happy, and just lower the stress a little bit.
Do you remember when you came to my apartment and we did the show with Brandon and you looked at Brian Knobb's butthole?
I do.
Was that memory burned into your brain?
Unfortunately, yes. I don't think anyone who looks at that picture, like if you look at it, you're done. It's there for life.
You think that's prep work or you think that's au naturel?
God, who the fuck knows?
It's got to be prep. It's got to be prep.
How do you
Originator of the drill dough, maybe?
Yep.
We're the nasty boy.
Double T's fucking up the sides again.
What a callback.
Oh, shit.
Y'all are good. Look at these storytellers. Y'all are good.
Oh, my God.
We've been doing this for a while. We know how to entertain people.
The aristocrats.
Hornets.
You know, if you guys are ever looking to get out to Minnesota, HK does a lot of, he's a piece of shit manager out there.
Oh, nice.
Actually, I worked a card with Lainey last month. Earlier this month, actually. Yep.
Minnesota.
Yeah, you got to watch out for that elbow.
Oh yeah. Oh great.
Oh, you didn't see?
What? Oh yeah.
Yep.
Wait, she's still wrestling? Because I
I
like
was-
saw her posting that she was gonna be, and I was like, oh no, Lainey's hurt, and then she was posting she's still gonna work. So I was like,
Yep.
oh,
I was
God.
at the show when it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she broke it.
I don't think it was broken. I think it was a pretty gnarly dislocation. No.
I feel like sometimes that's worse.
Yeah.
Takes way longer to heal. Shit. Oh yeah, that sucks. I will dance with her and not wrestle her.
There you go. I think it'll be entertaining that way as well.
Yeah, in England, me and Big Joe did that because we were like super exhausted. We're like, how can we like incorporate something fun with wrestling so we can kind of just make it entertaining? And he's like, well, we could dance off. And I was like, wait, are you serious? And then he's like, no. And I was like, no, we're doing it. So we had to dance off.
You got to go to
Big
dance move?
Is Big Joe the guy in the diaper?
Yes.
Do you look at him
Dude in a
differently?
diaper.
Dude in a diaper.
That's him,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Is it different now that you've seen him stick a needle through his penis?
No, because I could block that from my mind. He was fun. I just wanted to wrestle someone who was like fucking ginormous. So I was like, all right, this is badass.
Oh, you could have wrestled me. Me and Gino, we're gonna bring back the Twin Towers.
Oh God. I can't.
Hey, whatever you do, don't go to XPW.
Don't worry.
Please.
That invitation has already been incinerated and burned and blown up.
You mean you don't want to work with Ludark Chastain and Tom Latimer?
Listen, I love Ludark.
So go work XPW with her.
No. Like, so Ludark,
The right answer.
one of the best wrestlers I've ever been in a ring with, honestly. And it just breaks my heart that she's stuck there and like people don't get to see her. Like I feel sad because people who come into it also from like other places don't really know what they're coming into.
Yeah.
And it's a place to work in the States, and but people just really use your Google or turn on the TV and you'll see some shit. But
I mean, the Hart Ballroom is becoming a legendary venue down in the heart of Newark.
Not just for quinceañeras anymore.
No, not just for quinceañeras.
Kasey's got a couple wins in that Hart Ballroom.
I do.
And your fucking husband beat you for the ICW American Deathmatch title there? How rude.
What a dick.
I know.
Unbelievable.
He's the worst. All because I left him for somebody that was 7 feet. Messed up.
And he's a Rangers fan too. Ugh.
God, it's the worst. Seriously, that's bad.
Yeah, it's no bueno.
Oh, did he go to the hockey game? I saw a picture of him at the hockey game. Did you go?
The Stadium Series?
Yeah.
Fuck no, it was like 12 degrees.
Thank you.
Jesus.
I'm not spending like $100 in that wind tunnel. Listen, I worked at MetLife last year for the Jets, and
Sorry.
yeah,
Oh,
and
God
that
bless you.
wind tunnel was like, it's always just cold and wind and wind and wind. Like, there's no way to get comfortable in that whole freaking stadium unless you're in like a club. So I was like, if you're gonna go sit in the 300s after a snowstorm and watch the Rangers, like, go have fun.
Yeah, kick rocks, Brandon.
Yeah, he said,
Yeah.
froze my ass off.
But they won.
Yeah.
That was a great game. Yeah.
Yeah, the ending was sick. So
All right, well, don't worry. Baseball season's right around the corner, and we'll all be miserable together.
I've given up. I've really given up. Like,
come on, Kasey.
well, no, I'm not changing my team, but I'm just like, I'm so over baseball, and also like I have crazy ADHD, so now watching baseball is like pulling teeth unless I'm actually there. So I just want to watch like fast paced shit. Like I'm just basketball, like just
Nice.
it.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
baseball.
It's just boring.
It sucks.
Boring.
How rude.
You know what I do when I go to a live baseball game? I drink beer and eat peanuts. That's it.
Yes.
I wander around the concourse. I try to win free Wawa T-shirts and
You tried to do
baseball
what?
cards. Oh yeah, you never been out to like the Patriots out in Somerset? They used to have they'll have like the shit set up on the concourse. Like they have a Wawa spin the wheel. You spin the wheel, you can win a Wawa T-shirt. I got an I Love Wawa shirt.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was fucking awesome. Oh, you know what I love about going to baseball games? Ice cream, soft serve, and the baseball cap. That's my favorite fucking thing in a baseball game.
Yep.
I'll walk around. I'll eat 3 or 4 of them shits during the game. I don't care. It's awesome.
Riveting.
It's the best. It's the best.
Then I bring them shits home, wash them out. I got a whole collection of little hats.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. You spend $10 on ice cream. You might as well get a
Gonna
souvenir
say.
with it. No? Fuck yeah.
You gonna give him to Micro Man?
Probably too big.
I'm gonna slide into Brandon's DM. We're gonna
That
get rid
little
of
shit.
that Micro Man.
Do it.
I'm gonna bury him in the desert like fucking Ric Flair. It's gonna be amazing.
I want to ask one more thing, Kasey, here before we end. You said you're hoping to have new merch here. Is there a place currently where people can find your merch?
Yeah, Deathmatch Worldwide. I have some stuff up on there. Also IWTV shop. You can find some. I think there's Kirk stuff up there. I am back as Catal, trying to get my identity back, but I'll still rep when I need to. And yeah, hopefully I have new stuff for you guys, and hopefully I don't suck.
You won't.
No, why would you suck? I will tell you, I had to. I had a T-shirt of yours, and it was a little too sexy for my collection.
I know what you're talking about.
It's in a bag behind me.
What size is it?
I think it's an XL. It's just a
You know
Send
little.
it my
still
way.
have
I'll wear a
two of
sexy
those?
shirt. I don't give a shit.
I got you. I still have a few. I know exactly what this scrub shirt.
I don't know what it says.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't-
all right.
don't
He's
be-
got it handy. I
Don't
need
be a
to see this.
scrub.
Oh boy.
Just we'll see if it unfolds.
Yeah, I don't know
You're
what
live.
quality. That's my first shirt.
dude. Wow.
Wow.
Well, I can't.
All right.
see.
I'll be back here if you need me.
I can't
Holy
see.
Jesus, Palomino, dude.
That took me a minute.
Wow. So the new guy went there. Oh, I like that. Hold it up a
that
little
was like a
higher. Wait,
play.
hold on. Yeah, that's a nice
that-
shirt. Why wouldn't you wear
Nice
that?
shirt. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
I remember giving it to you too, and the madness. But that was a take on Ronda Rousey's "Don't Be a DMB" when she was going through that whole thing before I knew she was psychotic. But she had this like whole "Don't be a DMB" thing, and then I was like, oh, that looks dope as shit. So then I did that same exact design, and I put "Don't be a scrub" because I was coming out to no scrubs at the time. And Chris Cyborg actually commented on the picture when I posted it and was like, "That's not cool." And I was like, "Oh, sorry."
You're like, all right, dude, relax.
I didn't even know who it was. I was like, "Oh, okay." Like,
yeah,
why
I
are you
can't,
like
you know,
vanity searching? That's weird for Ronda Rousey's name.
Can't wear that shirt. And then my wife's like, "Hey, what's on your shirt?" And I'm like, "This is my friend." She's like, "Nope." I'm like, all right. I guess I shouldn't. Fuck.
Fair.
I was gonna ask you something else. God damn it. We got on the shirt. Fuck.
You know it's all right. Like Kasey can come back on anytime she wants, right?
Yeah.
Like, we don't have to sit here and watch your brain explode trying to think of another question.
We're just having a good time. Don't be a dick.
Yeah, no, we're having a good time, but you're like, let me think of something.
What was I?
That's it. Hit your brain. It works better.
Oh, Coco, come here. Come here. Come say hi.
Oh, we're going to say hi to Coco. Oh, he's cute.
Hey.
Oh, look at the camera.
Hi, Coco.
Come on, you
Hi,
trained for
Coco.
this.
Woo, 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 woo.
Don't do that. Don't be a dick. Don't be.
Hey.
Oh, Coco.
Oh, Coco likes kisses.
She just always needs to be on top of somebody.
Hi, Coco.
Ah.
Coco, have you ever shit your pants?
Yes.
Brandon said, "How about Brandon?" Bet he did.
Probably. Brand, you ever shit your pants in a match?
I'm sure we've asked him this, haven't we?
No, I don't know if
Have
we
you
did
shit
it.
your pants in just everyday life?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
No shit. When I
No
was
pun
in Okay. I've like I always say this before I wrestle too. Like sometimes I get really nervous, so I'll like pee like a little bit. So, but everyone knows.
Ooh.
I'll
Tell
be
us more.
There's probably a little pee, but you won't feel it.
Is that what you tell them when you sell your merch online? I bet you would drive the price up. Those fucking ghouls.
Yeah, ghouls will spend a lot of money. Seriously.
Listen, if you're watching, my DMs are open.
Don't say that, Casey. You don't want that.
Yeah,
do you?
seriously.
Do you really want that?
Trust me, I don't get that much.
Really?
I'm really lucky. I think people are either scared of me or Brandon or both because
Okay.
people really don't fuck with me that much. Like every once in a while I'll get like something like that. But yeah, for the most part people know to shut their mouths. So.
Is it now that you're married? Is it less with your peers, or does the one juggalo always try and jump in there? Some fucking chucklehead.
Honestly, thank God no more peers. That was right when we started dating, everyone backed off. But man, the people like even say, dude, it was like the corniest shit. And then you knew like clearly they were just being like scummy and creepy. And it was like, oh, you have to, just like it, and all this, pick and choose your battles because like I don't have breath for that anymore.
Well, Casey, this has been a blast. I hope you had a good time. I hope
Yeah,
I hope you enjoyed your time with the Wizards.
I did.
It was long overdue. We're excited to see you back. You can follow Casey on our social media at Catal Casey on Twitter, at Catal Casey _. On Instagram. On the 10th, she will be in Atlantic City at GCW taking on John Wayne Murdoch. She kicks off WrestleMania weekend with Cream Mania April 3rd in Williamstown, New Jersey. It's the Kirks against LSG and Ava Everett. If you can't be there, it'll be live on IWTV. And then the Thrash Alvania, is that right? Yep. Saturday, April 6th, the Kirks Couples Invitational. The Kirks take on GPA and Laney Luck. You can find all that stuff on Casey's social media.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see everyone around, have fun, do some shit. WrestleMania, yay! And thank you guys, because always a pleasure.
Can Brandon poop in Microman's mask for me?
Oh my god, no!
Come on!
That's too much.
He's the
much.
worst.
Listen,
The
I don't
worst.
fuck
It's so-
with stuff like I don't fuck with like nasty shit. Like I'll like ruin your day by being petty, but I'm not like that's
What if I mail it to you? Just don't
no,
open it.
that's still I don't want to touch yours.
I'm not telling you to touch it. I'll freeze it. I'll bubble wrap it.
No. Hard pass. And well, actually, name your price.
Oh, you name the price. You're the one that has to deal with it. I just got to put a box in the bathroom.
We can negotiate.
I'll do it like one of my cats.
Too.
Oh my God, I'll just send kitty poop. Oh my God, so much cat poop in a bag. Yes.
That's honestly, that's hell. That sounds like my worst. Like that's hell.
Wait,
that's
you're talking about sending this to Microman?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're gonna stick it in his mask.
Just put it on a tortilla and serve it to him.
No, he's not gonna eat cat turds.
He
Does
might.
he? Wait,
I mean-
I bet he does eat cat turds.
I bet you they
looks like a
do.
guy.
What part of
He
Mexico
looks
is he
like-
from?
Tijuana.
No, they eat everything in Tijuana.
Yeah, I feel like they do too.
Or
Just put some fucking refried beans on it. He won't know the difference.
what if we get a
Little queso.
We get a child to dress up like a
Oh,
chupacabra.
come on now, dude.
The kid dresses like a chupacabra and chases him right out of the showboat.
Kasey, it's been such a wonder having you on the show tonight. Thank you so much for joining us.
Nobody knows what a chupacabra looks like. You dress
Oh my
him up like a chupacabra. Go get him.
Can I just say this asshole can't pronounce regular words in the English language, but he fucking didn't stutter or stammer on chupacabra?
That's talent.
He's a fucking man on a mission, I tell you what.
I am the Oscar of the group.
Oh my God.
Kasey, you're the best. We hope you had a good time. Have a lot of fun. Have a safe trip to Dallas, the Big D.
Oh yeah.
Can't take these guys anywhere. It's fucking worst.
It's the fucking best.
Can't take these
You
guys anywhere.
teed that one up, you dick.
You teed that up, you big D.
The big D.
Listening to the super cute Shining Wizards.
Kasey, I'm gonna be the sane one here.
It's forever a liner. Forever. You can, if you want to re-record a liner right now, you don't have to say.
This is Kasey Catal, and you're listening to the super cute Shining Wizards podcast.
Honestly, it was pretty cute. So
Listen, we're trying
Ain't
to get
bad.
people to send us video like for the beginning. So if you and Brandon want to do some video form, send it over. We'll put it in the intro.
yeah, we need to one up this.
100%.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you ever hear this one, Kasey?
From the motherfucking Shining Wizards.
That's so good.
I got him a video to do something. I think it was...
It was Kevin and Kate doing
Yeah.
trivia. Doing yeah. He's like, "Hey, motherfucking trivia."
Fucking amazing.
4-star Nick Gage.
Y'all.
That's
I'll throw
Tony.
hands. I'll throw hands for Nikki.
That's Tony. That's not me. That's Tony.
Mm.
Tony likes to talk about his teeth, too. It's not nice.
What teeth?
See? You son of a
What?
bitch. It's not nice. He's going to come for you. He's going to find you, and he's going to fuck your day
yeah.
up.
You know what he's gonna do?
I'm coming. I'm coming hard. I'm just gonna come as hard as I can. I'm coming for you, boy.
Rocks.
Oh, yeah. We're very drop-centric now.
I'm into it.
But we were... Unlike the last time you did the show when it was you, me, and Gino Gotts on my sun porch, and I was
What do
not
you
prepared-
hear? What do you say?
And I was not prepared at all. We were fully prepared for this tonight.
Great. You were fantastic, all of you.
Kasey, I do want to tell you this. My wife just texted me. She said Kasey is hot with a capital HAWNT.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Way to bring it to a grinding halt, HK.
Well, fucking, she paid a fucking compliment. I thought you wanted to hear a fucking compliment. It was sweet.
Please, women compliments, that'll make my month. So
Gwen Stefani, will you
made him
pee-pee on me? That's not right, bro.
I don't know.
What's
Tony's
wrong
a
with
fucking weirdo. Casey, you're the best. We love you. Enjoy your trip. We can't wait for your return to GCW. We'll be watching. And anytime you guys want, even next time you could bring Brandon along if he wants to sit down. Maybe we'll do a solo interview with Brandon.
yeah, but you might be a little bored.
Why?
He's boring.
I mean, we just make fun of him for like 20 minutes.
That works.
You would make fun of him for 20 minutes.
Well, yeah, I
what's the
still got,
matter with
I was trying to, fucking promote his then girlfriend being on the show. And he's like, why the fuck are you tagging me and stuff on Twitter?
Dude, he hates social
Yeah, you would
media.
figure free promotion, Like, why is he a dick?
Yeah, nah, he's not into it. He's like, why are people messaging me? Like, I don't ever check. I'm like, okay.
I mean, he's tweeting now. Somebody just tweeted that they're enjoying a nice drink, watching us shit talk Brandon Kirk, and then he just sent like an emoji with a line. I don't know, like a
Dick!
no, not a dick emoji, you dick.
I love cocks.
Oh, y'all are wild.
Boobies.
All right.
Come on, man.
What the fuck are we doing?
I don't know.
The fucking longest goodbye ever.
I don't know.
My kids turn me on.
Leave the studio, Casey. Just leave. Just do it.
Okay, bye. Love
Bye,
y'all.
Casey. Thank you so
Bye,
much.
Casey.
Thank you.
Oh, hi.
You can't leave. Ah! Oh, I don't like this.
Neither do we.
Oh, mama.
Good gracious. Goodness gravy. Holy shit. All right.
That.
I'm back down to earth here. Oh, back after this? Back after this.
You are the best. We'd like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in every Monday night to listen to The Shining Wizards. If you'd like to continue to support us outside of listening, we've got a few ways for you to do that. If you shop at Amazon, go over to amazon.shiningwizards.com, do your shopping as usual, and when you make your purchase, a little bit of that purchase price will go back to support the show. If you like to wear t-shirts, merch.shiningwizards.com will take you to our Pro Wrestling Tees store, where we've got over a dozen great designs from over 11 years of professional wrestling podcasting. You can become a Patreon supporter at patreon.com/wizardspodcast, and the more you support us, the more things that you're entitled to receive, and believe me, they are fantastic. Continue to listen to us wherever you listen to us on the World Wide Web, and make sure you like, rate, review, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Helps us out, and we can continue to bring you the love fest that is The Shining Wizards.
It's time for your weekly lineup of shows on the Shining Wizards Network. On Mondays, check out the latest from Gorilla Brain, featuring the year of Duke and Rogue, covering the history of wrestling year by year. Also from Gorilla Brain is the Tots Pod with Handsome Kevin and Loverboy Al, telling people to get off the lawn and reviewing wrestling figures. Also on Mondays, get your horror fix with 30 Screams or Less featuring Steve and Corey, where they review a horror film in 30 minutes or less. Monday nights live, it's The Shining Wizards, where it's wrestling talk and talk about wrestling. Wednesday nights, it's the Mark Order Podcast, covering everything AEW with Ant Money, Kate the Great, Ryan Schlong, and Asian Joe. Get your metal fix on Fridays with Snowy and Aaron on Radioactive Metal, the longest running metal podcast on the planet. Saturdays, it's High Five Tom and Will Mercier on ROH Revelry, covering the history of Ring of Honor. On Sundays, it's Inconclusive Breakdown with Justin and Vince, covering the week in pop culture, politics, and more. The Shining Wizards Network also features other great shows, including Bread Club, where Kieran and Matt cover everything New Japan Pro Wrestling. The Brocast, where brothers Alan and Tom watch some of the greatest and not so great matches in wrestling. Turnbuckle Throwbacks, where the Impact Playa Phil Rhea discusses current wrestling while paying homage to the past. And Wrestling Night in Canada, where Snowy, Matt, and Dustin put a north of the border perspective on the world of wrestling. Enjoy all the great shows on the Shining Wizards Network. Entertainment here.
For centuries, women have tried to enhance the size of their breasts because women know that itty-bitty titties just don't stack up. After all this time, 21st century technology has provided the ladies with a modern miracle of science. Introducing Curve Crafter 5000 for the ultimate in cleavage construction. A technological breakthrough with 2 simple suction cups. Ladies, you can suck your way to the size of your dreams. And if you act now, you get the sweater stretcher absolutely free to guarantee firmness and a full bosom that people with any pronouns will enjoy. For the Curve Crafter 5000 and the free sweater stretcher, call now at 551-333-1030 for only $29.99 plus $5 shipping and handling, or send check or money order to the address on your screen. It's only $29.95 plus $5 shipping to suck your way to a bigger bosom.
Can you use Klarna?
I would imagine so. Probably get you on a payment plan. You know what's weird? They don't take COD. I guess COD is not a thing anymore.
I mean, 6 to 8 years. Who knows what the value of a dollar is going to be then?
Well, you know that's why you got to get it now.
Accurate.
Because in 6 to 8 years they might not be $29.95 anymore.
Wow. You know what? Great call, Donk. Before we were joined by Kasey, we were talking Elimination Chamber, so maybe we can put a bow on that if you guys want. Can I enjoyed the show. I don't think it was one of the better shows. It kind of felt like just like a show to me. I don't know. Yeah. It didn't feel like it was. I mean, look, you guys went 5-0, all 4 of you, and then I went 4-1. So it was kind of predictable, not in a bad way, just kind of like. All right. The fucking show was 4.5 hours long, and I must have fast-forwarded through all the fucking dude, the intro to the men's Elimination Chamber was like 20 minutes long. I didn't watch the fucking Grayson Waller bullshit. I know they were in Australia. He's a hometown boy. I get it.
He sucks.
No, he doesn't.
No, he was awful in this thing. I made sure I watched it because I wanted to see Cody get all fired up and what's his name with his fucking 50 pocket Jenkos that he had on with his third eye sunglasses. But my God, agree. Grayson Waller is dog shit on the microphone.
I'll agree that this wasn't his best work, but then this whole segment was kind of clunky, and we kind of knew once Austin Theory started off, which is something they don't really do for the Grayson Waller effect. So like once you knew exactly what was going to happen. It wasn't. And Seth really just basically said the same thing he said like a week ago or 2 weeks ago. You're not going to fight this battle alone, Matt. This was probably the weakest part of the show, and as big of a Cody mark as I am.
I skipped it. I had no interest in it.
I think ultimately, though, like if Grayson Waller is going to be the heel, like why would he give both of these guys such a big, grand introduction? He's like the American Nightmare. He should have just been like, "Oh, our next guest, you might know this guy, Cody Rhodes. Come on out." Like do a Piper kind of thing.
He's leading into the hometown thing. It's his country. It's his first time performing there. He's leaning into it, and that's why he didn't do anything when Austin Theory was getting threatened by the 2 top baby faces. Like he just laid out. Like he knew it. They weren't going to go after him in his home country, and that was because he didn't do anything wrong.
Whoa!
That was the one.
Oh no!
Thing.
Breaking news.
Yeah, did you not see this? I saw this during the Kasey Catal interview.
Oh no!
What's that?
Yeah, it's a big
I don't like this.
Ole Anderson passed away.
Yep.
It's
Minnesota
kind of
Wrecking Crew.
4 Horsemen.
Partners with Gene Anderson. Partners with his cousin Arn. Original member of the 4 Horsemen. Yeah, that's a bummer, man.
Oh, that's a bummer. I know he was a little grumpy old man, but that's still a bummer.
He was a grumpy middle-aged man. He was a grumpy young man. Ole was not easy to get along with.
Grumpy toddler.
Oh, that's a bummer. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bring the conversation to a halt.
Shit, I completely forgot about it. We were having so much fun. Like I saw it early on in the interview.
Oh, sorry about that. Sorry, back to the EC.
touch on your intros thing real quick, Matt. Before I don't hate that. I enjoy it. I like to see how like the crowds in other countries react to people and who gets cheered and who gets booed and what they do. And it's to me like entrances to me have been so much better now lately than they've ever been. So like I enjoy it.
Well, I mean, that's fair. I'm just not gonna. I didn't watch it live, so I wasn't gonna sit through fucking 4.5 hours to watch an hour and 50 minutes of wrestling.
I did.
Raquel Rodriguez, her shit flared up.
Yeah, man.
She was
went
in
out
rough
there and
shape,
fucking
man.
wrestled her balls off, which was awesome.
Yeah, that's one thing I didn't see yet. The women's.
I
match.
enjoyed the women's chamber. I thought Tiffany Stratton looked awesome. So did Liv Morgan, and I never thought I would say like Liv Morgan looked like they looked awesome. Bianca Belair is a fucking superstar. I will say this. The Code Breaker is the new fucking DDT.
Yep.
Dude,
Yeah.
they were throwing Code Breakers fucking 5 in a row.
But no
I was
Judas
like, man.
effects.
No Judas effects. That's in like 5 years, Tony. But the ladies fucking, man, to open the show, I thought they did an excellent job.
You know what? I'm going to go back and watch it. Like, I didn't want to watch it because from what people were saying as well is like, well, if you watched the women's Rumble match first, you kind of like the men's match didn't live up to it. So I kind of wanted to give the men a shot first this time. And I don't know, maybe once I see it, I'll have a different opinion. But I did watch the women's tag title match. I did not watch the men's title match yet either. So
I thought the men's tag title match was fun.
Kairi Sane was channeling her inner Tanahashi with her fucking haircut. Did you like that?
Fuck her. I didn't watch the fucking. I had no interest in the opening match. Who? Indy Hardwell and who?
Wasn't
Candice
Shotzi,
LeRae.
was it? Candice.
Candice LeRae. Yeah, I
No.
don't give a flying fuck about that.
It was
Sorry.
fine.
Nobody does.
It was a fine match.
Sure, it was. 5 matches on the show.
I think Asuka's got to stop wearing the thong on the outside of the tights, though. It's like, she's a little older. She's a little, thicker. Maybe she's got to stop that.
Oh, will you stop?
I'm just saying, bro.
What's wrong with you?
Nothing. I'm not wearing a thong on the outside of my pants.
Okay, that's her style, bro.
I mean, I used to be sexy to pull it off. Not anymore. Oh, my son saw Nia Jax smacking her ass when she was wrestling Rhea before she gave her the stink face. And my son goes, uh-oh, tribal cheeks. And then for 20 minutes, when's the tribal cheeks guy coming back? I said, I don't think he's wrestling anymore.
Overall, though, it was a fine show. It was a fine show. It serves its purpose. It furthered. It looks like we're getting Orton and Logan Paul at Mania. It looks like we're getting AJ and LA Knight at Mania.
I'm down with that.
Becky's going to take on Rhea, Drew, and Rollins.
Yeah, we got a nice card shaping up here, man.
Yeah, I think Mania 40 is going to be fucking banging, as the kids say.
Oh, yeah.
But I didn't forget. We have to now grade the pay-per-view and tell us which match you think was the best match of the night.
See, this is tough because I didn't
keeping
finish
track
watching it
for
yet.
the year, boys. So when we come to the year-end show, I can just flip through my notes like a fucking dork.
See, I can't rate. I mean, how do I rate it when I didn't see all the matches yet?
All right. Well, you can. I will go back to you at a later date and time. Like a lot of us didn't watch the NXT show a couple weeks ago, so we didn't grade that.
Probably a good idea not to.
Brendan, I'm sure somewhere you're listening, or you will be.
Oh, he'll be
listening.
doing mine. He didn't watch the same matches I didn't watch.
Just, just text me and let me know, Brendan. KGG, give it a grade and your favorite match, best match of the night.
My favorite match of the night was probably the men's tag title match, Judgment Day versus New Catch. What is it? New Catch what? New Catch Republic. New Catch Republic, yeah. I think there were a lot of innovative tag team spots that I haven't seen. The Birminghammer and Corey Graves calls out Kenta Kobashi, and They're just doing all this good stuff. Even the pre-stuff with Dominic Mysterio got over him demanding to ring announce his own guys. To me, that was probably my favorite match. As a show, I feel like it'd be hard to give it an A just because, like, I feel like I've been giving every single WWE show like a B+ or an A. This, I think the Grayson Waller effect thing was kind of pedantic and just weird, and predictability goes a long way. And the shows, while the in-ring stuff is great, just the predictability factor, I don't want to say it was just another show, but it was as close as you can get to just another show as being just another show. So I'm going to give this a solid B.
All right. I can respect that. HK?
Favorite match was definitely the ladies' chamber. I thought they did an outstanding job. As far as a grade goes, it's a little bit tougher because I think it was a good show. Like, I enjoyed watching it front to back, but like KJG was saying, like, the predictability, like, going in, you kind of knew what was going to happen, and I don't want to take that away from the grade because I think, like, I thought it was a really fun watch all the way through. It kind of pushed some more storylines as far as, like, being. It didn't feel like a big pay-per-view. You know what I mean? Like, it was a great watch, but it didn't feel like a big pay-per-view. I'm probably going to lean closer to like a C+.
Oh wow!
But with that said, like, I really enjoyed the watch.
HK, because you said that the Women's Elimination Chamber was your favorite match. What were your thoughts about Naomi getting eliminated as quick as she did?
I guess I really wasn't bothered by it, like, at all. I didn't. So in watching it, there was nothing throughout the match I went, well, that kind of stunk. You know what I mean? Like, there was nothing that really bothered me about it. I'm admittedly not a huge Naomi guy. So it really didn't affect me whatsoever. I loved the crowd reaction for Stratton. That was fantastic. And she did an awesome job.
Yeah. And actually, HA, I owe you an apology.
All right.
Because I remember, like, kind of shitting on your thoughts about Tiffany Stratton just based on her Royal Rumble appearance. Yeah. And you were like, have you seen her work in NXT? Right. And I'm telling you right now, she, for lack of a better term, what the kids say, showed up and showed out.
She's a stud, man. She's an absolute stud. Yep.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, it was I think the only part in the women's chamber match that I thought was a little goofy was the now I'm gonna forget her fucking name. The fucking Bianca's elimination. I thought that was a little less than, but that's the only thing. Outside of that, I really enjoyed the match and the card top to bottom.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I think it was like the surprise factor, like bang bang, like
it just didn't happen quick enough. Liv just didn't get there quite quick enough, so it looked a little goofy.
Matt, what did you give this show?
Well, I like the Women's Elimination Chamber was my favorite. For all the reasons you guys listed and from the previous conversation we had about it. And then I gave it a B-. It was a good show. Nothing really blew the doors off. It wasn't unpredictable. But a good show nonetheless. Just another stepping stone to get to Mania, which at this point I think is going to be bonkers. Let me ask you guys this.
Real quick, Matt.
Mike Peterson, predictability isn't bad if the journey to get there is good. I don't disagree with you.
Yep.
With that being said, let me ask you guys this. This
Lots of
bromance between Cody and Seth. Do we live in a world where post-WrestleMania, Seth is turning on Cody?
No.
It depends on whether or not Seth retains or not. If Drew,
good point.
If Drew beats Seth, which my early prediction tells me if that's the road that we are going down, I think Seth Rollins has been the only reinvented world champion that there's been. Drew has to beat him.
But if Drew wins, then what's Seth's motivation to protect Cody at that point?
See, we don't know what nights anything's happening on. There might be a world where we have both championship matches on night 2, and night 1, if we get the Rock Roman Cody Seth tag match, like there's still so much left that's undetermined in terms of what match is being placed where, what we're getting. So
Yeah, well,
like,
Cody said, rock anytime, any place.
so we might get that tag match, but like then you have Becky and Rhea, which is a top main event match for a Mania. Like so, there's still so much left to be determined.
Right, you have Bailey and what? Kyrie?
No, Io Sky.
Io.
Yo.
Yeah. So
Whoa.
it's a lot.
Did we do that for Rio before? Wasn't that like? Did we do
Yeah, we do it for everybody. It fits. It works.
The road to WrestleMania is paved in gold. Maybe. I don't know.
Oh.
Speaking of paving in gold, lots of gold changing hands that you weren't happy about, huh?
Oh my God, dude.
I need to hear
No, you should say, bro.
I just
Hi.
I knew, right? Since like November, New Japan was going to be a different world going forward. We lost Jay White earlier in the year. Will Ospreay's going to AEW. Tanahashi's getting older. Naito's getting older.
When did Tanahashi beat Zack Sabre Jr. for that belt?
At Wrestle Kingdom.
Guys.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Guys.
Yeah, it was, but that's the thing, right? It's that fucking forgettable. Zack Sabre Jr. did such a great job with the TV title, with so many defenses across all the AEW.
Well, he was the first champ, no?
Yes.
So he had to establish it. It's kind of like the Seth Rollins position. Brand new
Yes,
belt,
but
you got to build it up.
He's like a fucking wrestling technician. You can't have the fucking old air guitar playing jackwagon fucking beat him for the title.
Sure you can.
Oh, no, I know they did. Oh, no, I know they did. Yeah. I got a guitar you can play Tanahashi right here,
Can
buddy.
I strum it with my teeth?
Yeah, put your lips on it. Play the fucking
Two lips on your
saxophone.
organ?
Fucking hand job.
And then put a needle in it.
Yeah, there you go.
So
Like a record player.
there was a lot of it just I can't tell you the last time a title changed hands on a count out, let alone the fucking IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship that El Desperado just won at fucking Wrestle Kingdom.
Is that a New Japan rule or was this a special stip?
I guess I'm assuming it's a rule, but it's never factored into a title change because usually the referees give discretion because it's a championship title match. But no, that dirty son of a bitch Ren Narita's hiding under the fucking ring. Terrible. Fucking terrible. Who's ever in charge of New Japan that wants fucking the House of Torture to be the #1 heel stable needs to fucking stop. Despy's show, and I know it's show because S starts with shit and shit is what a House of Torture is, was bad. And then you follow it up with evil fucking Shota Umino, equally as fucking bad. It's fucking awful.
Maybe to you. Maybe the people in Japan love that shit.
There's not a single person in Japan that liked that. I fucking polled them all.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
What were you going to ask me, KJG? I'm sorry.
I mean, we kind of got away from it. But I was just wondering if the title change on a count out has always been a rule. Maybe that's why it's 20. So like it gives you
17.
And if you can't get in by 20, then you have no right to be a champion. Is that
18?
Scott George, it's a rule. First title change since 2006 on a count.
No, he said it's a ruckle.
It's a ruckle.
It's a ruckle. What's a ruckle, dude?
It's a Japanese rule.
He types
Write
like
that
Matt
down,
speaks.
Ruckle. I mean, it's not a shell, right?
Who turns out actually your main man Rudy Ashell can move in the ring. He ain't bad.
So that was fucking awful. That was so fucking bad. And then the match itself was okay. I don't know what New Japan is doing. Why Matt Riddle? Why?
Why not, bro?
Oh, fuck him. That's why not.
First of all, he's not a great human being.
You think half the guys in wrestling are great human beings?
Well, guess what? His transgressions are well documented.
Not in Japan. You think Japan? Do you think they give a fuck in Japan?
Yeah, they do. You can't.
Then why would they hire him?
Fuck, it beats me, bro.
Because they don't give a fuck, dude.
I really don't know. I don't know if they're looking to push the envelope or make news or he's defending it at MLW now against Bad Dude Tito.
Of course he is.
Like I don't know. No, not Tito Ortiz.
Tito Ortiz.
Tito Santana.
Oh, Arriba.
I just don't. The match is fine, but I don't understand it. Like I feel like New Japan's taking like 6 steps back. Nick Nemeth beating David Finlay for the global title is awesome.
Okay,
like
was he kicking zombies on the way to the ring?
No, there were no zombies. He is like it's.
Did he come out to Zombie by the Cranberries?
No, he didn't.
I wanted to get your take on this, Matt. By the way,
Did he come out to something by White Zombie, perhaps?
No.
Rob Zombie?
Black
The
Rob?
Zombies? Not White, just the?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, KJG. Go ahead.
So I wanted to get Matt's take on this, and obviously I know what I think the majority of New Japan fans are more pissed off about. It's obviously Matt Riddle over the Nick Nemeth win. But why did they give? Was the Nick Nemeth thing something that New Japan fans are upset about as well?
No, I don't think so. Nick Nemeth is he's like he's a great. This is a great opportunity for him because it's now the global heavyweight championship. So like I know that without spoiling anything, I know at the TNA tapings he did he did a video gimmick where he told them at the next pay-per-view or the Impact Plus Classic, March 8th, he's going to defend the global title.
Fucking guys. I'm actually trying to learn here.
Marking out says, brother, I have seen a lot of hate over Nemeth getting the title.
But none about Bro getting the title, right? Marking out. He didn't comment about that.
Maybe we run in different circles, but I have not seen the amount of hate for Nick Nemeth as I did the rest of the title changes. Sorry, Kev. So I think Nemeth brings more of a global presence. Like he's going to defend this title at TNA. He already called out Tanahashi, which I think is a pretty cool fucking match in April. You know, Tanahashi and Nick Nemeth for the global title.
So you're okay with that match with Tanahashi?
Yes.
So didn't he say that he also wanted to be his partner for?
Yes, but
tonight?
Tanahashi the next night.
Next night.
But Tanahashi got hurt.
Okay. So is this all Tanahashi's? Is he totally trying to like separate his ownership of the company to what it was before? Is he trying to completely
go
just away from?
I don't know exactly what his title as president is, but I don't know, and I'd have to dig deeper to find out what his input is with the book. But
it's got it. I mean,
I don't know.
Gato. Okay, Gato.
Gato is the booker.
Because I just wonder if like this is kind of like the Bizarro Triple H taking it away from Vince McMahon. Like everything Triple H is doing is right. And according to New Japan fans, everything that Tanahashi's been doing, I'm speaking for all of them, but has not been ideal. Is that fair or no?
No, because he's not the booker. He's
okay.
Just whatever his title precedence, it is probably just like
a paper title.
He goes out and he represents New Japan, and everybody knows him as Hiroshi Tanahashi. So it's like. But I think at the end of the day, it's all Gato that does the booking. I just, and I think my buddy Youssef, who listens to the Bread Club, he tweeted like, "Is this one of those like let it play out and see things?" And like, maybe I just don't know, man. I really don't know.
What were they doing with David Finlay before this loss? Was this loss expected or no?
No, this was a surprise, but I think. Because he just won it. He beat Mox and Ospreay in the triple threat at Wrestle Kingdom. But I think they're going to line him up now. I think he wins the New Japan Cup.
Okay.
And
now, what does that get you again?
He gets the title shot against Naito.
There you
go. And then the second night, Naito beat Sonata. Okada had his last match, which of course he won. He pinned Calvin Newman. There was a nice exchange with him and Naito at the end of the show. I don't know if you saw that. Naito calls out Okada since this is his last match. He goes to do the pose, the LIJ pose, and Okada puts his hand up, and then Naito spits in his face.
It's awesome.
And then they do a little, run the rope, duck the Rainmaker, Naito pose, point to the sky, and Okada just kind of walks off into the sunset. It was kind of bittersweet with their relationship in New Japan, but and they cut Yuya's hair. He lost the match. He lost the hair versus hair match to Yota Tsuji.
Yuya Umiura.
Yeah, Yuya Umiura.
Nailed it.
He got his hair cut. He got a free haircut. Compliments of Yota Tsuji. And now we're on to the New Japan Cup, where you're going to get Jungle Boy Jack Perry.
Whoa.
He's the scapegoat. Excuse me, Jack Perry.
Meh.
Which I don't entirely. I mean,
I don't hate it.
No, he's playing up.
He's a jackass.
He's a fucking prick.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just a weird time, man. It's a weird time in New Japan, but they're fucking selling out, man. That April 12th show in Chicago is sold the fuck out. Naito, Moxley, Hiromu, Mustafa Ali's on the show. I'm sure Nick Nemeth will be there now. It's just a really fucking weird time in New Japan.
A lot of influx of new faces. Seems like.
I don't know what the play is.
All around me are familiar.
But that doesn't that kind of excite you a little bit though, Double T? Like, you don't know what's coming. You have no idea. And you as a New Japan fan, and obviously the biggest New Japan fan on the panel here, aren't you like, doesn't that excite you just a little bit that you have no fucking clue?
A little, but that they didn't. I was excited going into the New Beginning shows, and then what they did.
Well, they're new beginnings, bro.
Yeah, the Matt Riddle thing really is stuck in my craw. The House of Torture stuff is just it's the same fucking thing every single match to a T. Dick to go, the Garrett.
Isn't AEW the same way? Just saying.
I don't know.
No, I get it. He's excited, but he's also like cautious excitement. Like,
he's got that. Come on, man.
He's like, this is what you gave me. Like, why should I be excited about it? I don't care if I know or not. Why should I be excited about what you just gave me?
It's a rough pill to like. What are we going to do with Zack Sabre? What are we doing with David Finlay? Why are fucking Kenta and Chase Owens the tag team champions? What the fuck? What? Apparently, even with Okada gone, Ishii, Tanahashi, and Okada are still the never 6-man tag team champions.
They'll name somebody else. Why not? Oh, a tournament.
Oh, and Tama Tonga's gone. I think I just said that. Maybe not.
Yep.
He's done. Minoru Suzuki is leaving New Japan.
Well, they're all going to work for Tony Khan.
I thought he had the fucking book for these two shows.
It doesn't fucking matter.
Are you excited for Tony? Let me ask you this. Let's
boy.
change gears.
I don't like
AEW.
this.
No, you do. Are you ready for Revolution this weekend?
No, I don't give a fuck.
But
ready?
They added a match, Tony. The Meat Madness match.
Oh golly, I saw
Meat
that.
Madness?
It's fucking horse shit.
What is Meat Madness?
It's gonna be Wardlow, Lance Archer, and Powerhouse Hobbs.
Oh, because they're all fucking big meaty boys, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Leaning
Fucking
in.
fantastic. Sign me up. Can I get your credentials? So I can fucking change your password so you can't watch this shit either?
That's a hard pill to swallow, that one. There's things that I'm interested in. Look, TV was Dynamite and Collision were good again. Look, they're not perfect. I'm really enjoying the Bryan Danielson, Eddie Kingston story.
What are they going to the fucking Shake Shack?
Cheeseburger Eddie.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I'm enjoying.
What kind of shake you think he likes with his cheeseburger? You think he's straight up like vanilla, or he likes?
I think he's a butterscotch with chocolate chips.
Oh, fancy Eddie.
Why do you keep emailing me the? Am I supposed to put this in there?
No, in case you need it. I don't know how long we're gonna go tonight, but you should have it anyway. Oh yeah, by the way, while you guys were discussing your disgust for New Japan, turns out somebody in Venezuela was trying to hack into my Facebook account. Thankfully, they were stopped.
Hacker.
Yep, they tried to get me, but they didn't, so I had to change passwords real fast.
HK, you were going to ask a question?
I don't think
No,
so.
it wasn't.
Okay.
That doesn't sound like me.
Blackpool Combat Club and FTR was...
Oh, man. Yeah, fantastic.
I'm in. I like it.
Yep, Dax is going to take another pin.
They went to a time... They went to a time limit draw on Dynamite.
Wild thing!
I'm sick of them doing that too. Fucking
all I
limit
think,
draw?
yeah.
all I thought of was watching Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins in fucking Australia cutting a promo and getting these insane reactions, and this dumb motherfucker waddles around like this, and nobody gives a shit about Wild Thing anymore.
Nope.
It's got a stick in his bald fucking craw that he's in his fucking position, and his boys are all on fucking top of the world.
I don't think
Could have been you, Dean. Dean Ambrose was a great fucking character and a pretty damn good wrestler. I don't know what this John Moxley guy is, but good Lord, he fell off a cliff.
I don't know, man. I think you're going a little too banana with this.
Yeah,
Nah, and Claudio's just following his fucking lead too, man. That makes me nervous.
I think Moxley is. I don't think Moxley gives a fuck, and I think Moxley is.
And that's the
one of
problem.
Yep.
No. I mean, like, I don't think he gives a fuck about not being in WWE. I feel like he likes where he is, and I feel like he's going. I said it earlier. If anyone should be challenging like Joe or be in the top spot for the title, it's Mox. Right now, Mox should be back in it.
He's gotten worse.
No, he
Yep.
hasn't.
Continues to
Absolutely.
get worse.
I think
should
he's
go back
gotten
to
better.
No. No. Nope.
Look, I don't know if I'm with the KJG in the aspect that he's gotten better, but I got no qualms with Moxley.
Yeah.
I love Moxley, Claudio. I love the Blackpool Combat Club.
Moxley to me is a guy that you could immediately put back in the main event picture, and everyone will be fine with it. Like you put him against
you can do
Samoa
the same
Joe.
with Jericho.
What's that?
You can do the same thing with Jericho.
No, you can't with Jericho now. I
He's
mean,
a
I'm sure
bigger
you
plug.
could, but no, I think Mox is awesome right now. But now having him in tag matches with FTR, is that the best role? Maybe not. I don't know, but I think Mox is hitting on all cylinders.
Well, look, you want to keep FTR on TV, and you are running this
Well, you
Young
can.
Buck.
Yeah.
And you have the Young Bucks Sting Darby thing. You know,
Can't wait.
We're running that story. So it's good stuff, and it's going to get us to Revolution. I know we got Blackpool Combat Club against FTR and Eddie Kingston on Collision or Dynamite.
Hey, who are the trios champs?
The Acclaimed.
Have they defended those belts lately? Oh, and aren't they partners with the Ring of Honor 6-man champs?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, so does that make them the 12-man champs?
I think it might.
Dude, is there a 6-on-6 at Revolution? Please let there be a 6-on-6.
No, it actually makes them the 6-man champs.
Fuck yeah. No, the 12-man champs. Because
There's only 6
no,
of
but
them.
there's 6 of them.
The last time
Bang, bang, chain gang, baby!
they defended the trios titles was at Dynamite in January. The end of January, they beat the Mogul Embassy.
I do got to back KJG up on this, though. It would be the 6-man champs there,
Yeah.
Tony. You should know that. You're a mathlete.
Yeah, but they're supposed... No, but the Ring of Honor belts are
6-man
the...
tag matches because there's 6 men in the match, but they're trios and
No. The Ring of Honor is the 6-man title, so maybe this is a 9-man tag match.
like a piece of shit jerk off.
AEW's got a trios title. Ring of Honor has a 6-man title. 6 plus 3 is 9. 69? 69-man titles. There you go. Now that's a party. Let me get them credentials.
You got there.
I'll sign off on that.
69 men. Oh, yeah. Fucking 69 men. I got 3 words for that.
I love cocks. Dicks. balls.
Ass.
We lost. You killed KJ.
Because I'm going to stretch his ass like it's never been stretched before.
I'm coming.
Wait for Sting. Wait, where's it for Sting?
And Sting. Oh, he's coming.
Oh, he's coming.
Oh, I was not expecting the dick to drop.
And I will. So we had classic. Dynamite is not without its flaws, though. We had classic. As soon as a match is over.
Oh, the afterbirth.
Oh my God! Just fucking. So
Yep.
Orange Cassidy beats Mike Bennett,
Of course he does.
and then the Kingdom is beating down Orange Cassidy, and who saves the day?
Muffin Top.
Jake Hager.
Oh, this fucking hand job. Dun, 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 dun. Did he take out his purple hat before he made the
No,
save?
he didn't have a hat.
He didn't have a hat.
They're not even halfway up the ramp. We just got word from Tony Khan that on Rampage it'll be Roderick Strong and Jake Hager. Stop!
Let things breathe. My God.
I mean, to be fair, it doesn't matter when you announce it because nobody's watching fucking Rampage, but still.
Let it breathe, though, man.
Yep.
Let it breathe.
Do you?
It really still fucking just sticks in my craw. So I think
Oh,
that's
yeah?
the saying tonight.
Can I play devil's advocate like I usually do here?
Sure.
I agree with you. First of all, first and foremost, I agree 100%. But can we just kind of like look at it as like a take to action kind of boss? Like I saw this, I'm making a decision now. This is what
but
happens.
you can do it in the next segment. Like you can wait 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Look, if you announce it 20 minutes later, that's fine. But it's like these guys are they're not even out of the fucking ring. Like, could it?
Yeah, dude didn't even make it back to Gorilla yet, and you're fucking making this call, you know?
I'm bored. I'm with you.
Like, let it simmer. So you could, like if the four of us got together and watched it, right? Before I could even turn and be like, oh man, like, can you believe that? It's already a match. It's already a match. We couldn't even have a Discord about it. We can't talk about it.
Oh, we have a
Because
Discord, by the way. Make sure you join.
Yes. Please jump in the Discord. Like, it just fucking irks me. It irks me like nobody. It's Irksies McGurksies.
Earlier I wrote down Izzy's, Clothies, Weezy, Snorries.
Wheezy Snorries.
Matthew Birch, the more
I
we
was
talk
just
about
going
it, the
there.
more I realize that there's nothing in AEW that I'm interested in going into this pay-per-view. Everything just feels stale or just uninteresting at the moment with AEW.
Yep.
See, I feel I am invested in this Bryan Danielson Eddie Kingston match, and maybe it's just because they keep bringing up these legends from the Japanese wrestling world. The
That
stuff with
nobody
Jun-
in fucking America knows who the fuck they are.
Look, people know who Jun Akiyami is.
Oh, no,
I
that yeah,
did
from
it
fucking
again.
20 years ago.
I did it again. I fucking butchered his name. I get
did?
my own.
Jun
head.
Akiyama. Even I fucking know that.
I know, but I know how to say it. I know how.
I know how to say it. You cooking a pizza?
I know how to say it.
But it's in my brain now where I can't say it right.
Akiyami.
Yummy, 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 yummy.
But the stuff with June at the end of Collision was great.
What
Where
about the
after
stuff with
ma-
April and May? June. We're on a
Horseshit.
first name basis now.
Well, can't
Yeah,
say
me
his
and
last.
June.
Can't say his last name, so I'll stick to his first name.
June.
Mr. A. The stuff with Danielson and him at the where Danielson like flips off Eddie Kingston, and then June doesn't like it, so he fucking smacks Danielson, and then Danielson fucking kicks him in the dick, and they brawl. Like, that's good shit, man. I thought they did a nice job. Malachi Black in a singles match with Brian Keith was good. They're setting up something with Mark Briscoe and Malachi Black, which should be interesting.
Yeah, I saw that.
You know, I hate the Bang Bang Scissor Gang. I fucking hate it. I don't entirely like. The turn is happening, right? So they were feuding, and now they're this thing. I don't fucking know.
Hey,
So
what's
I don't
going
Gonna
on?
turn on the father again.
Yeah.
Is that, yeah.
What's going on with Adam Cole, Bebe, and the fucking Bebe gang?
Well, he's hurt.
It's hurt.
He's hurt.
Well, he's been hurt though. He's been hurt for like a year.
Wardlow cut a promo on Dynamite. He He beat the shit out of the best in the world. He smushed MJF. He beat Joe. He should be the world champion. This is his time.
Well, good for him.
That was his promo. Sting cut a great promo because apparently the Jacksons are, bringing up his kids, and Sting says, it was pretty intense Stinger promo. I'd say one of the best of his career.
It was good.
Short, sweet, right to the point. No one's ever brought his kids into the wrestling world. Now they're gonna pay. Come on.
And he also acknowledges that he might not have what he used to, but you'll still get all that he has, and you'll be in for the fight. You'll be in for the fight of your life. Like that was good.
Things I don't give a shit about. Ric Flair. Guess who was on Dynamite? Fucking Ric Flair. Don't give a flying fuck about Ric Flair. Ric Flair's going to get involved in this Sting match.
And he's going to cause Sting to win. Yep.
Yep, he showed up. He went into the Young Bucks locker room.
No, because he said he was disappointed.
Melt, you old crusty shit.
I want to fucking eat a dozen of his wings and chug down a fucking Woo Energy to go with it.
No, you don't. I'll order you Woo Energy.
Fucking send it over.
Oh yeah, give me one too.
Wrap that Kasey Catal shirt around him too. I'll wear that shit.
It's too sexy.
I don't give a fuck. Look
Can't
at me.
It's not appropriate. You have a
I'm
wife.
super sexy. And I can't wear a t-shirt?
That's with a sexy half naked lady on it. That's supposed to be your
My
friend.
wife don't give a fuck.
I'll take a medium.
You have a medium, KJG.
My guy Jesse. But you got Chupacabra spot on first try.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Having a medium is not the worst insult in the world, by the way.
You're right.
I think it's an XL.
Tony, you saw how that shirt it was not smooth, man. You don't want to wear that.
Yeah.
I'll wear that shit.
Talking about melt old crusty.
Yeah.
Like
Bro, what's wrong with that shirt? I'll wear it. Yo, she shaves her armpits, or is that hairy?
Dude.
it's a shadow.
Oh. Right? I mean,
It looks like hair.
Stop, you two.
What's the matter with you?
Hair.
she's au naturel.
Shadow.
Is Catal French?
It's the shadow, you fucking dirtbags.
Come on. Have some respect.
The shadow.
Bad enough you shit talked her friend Nick Gage, Tony. Jesus.
Yeah.
What? You guys mentioned his teeth. He doesn't have any teeth. Well, sorry, he's got a nub where a fucking cap used to be. Did you... Matt just shit his
I
pants.
think that's a country song. I had a nub where her cap used to be, or whatever the fuck you said.
Well, we're picking Revolution on this weekend, so.
Oh, great, wonderful.
Sunday night pay-per-view, baby.
Fuck that Sunday night bullshit. Picking 28 matches.
Oh, is it fucking 7 hours long?
Yeah.
Probably be
How
a
many
little
matches?
longer.
25, 26?
Let's see. Let me see.
I bet you they only have like 5 right now, and then after Wednesday there's going to be 400.
And an Elimination Chamber wouldn't have been that long if they weren't shilling the tourism of Earth Australia after every match too.
By the way, KJG, I meant to tell you. So
what's up? Talk to
when
me,
I
baby.
woke up Saturday morning, I caught the very end of the men's chamber going into the Ripley-Nia match. And if you don't have Peacock Premium, you get the commercials. But if you have the premium, you do get the backstage, like the package about the match and the lead up to it and all that stuff. So that's how they kind of squeeze you. So if you don't get commercials, you get the good stuff. But if you get the ghetto brand like I have, you get the commercials instead.
Gotcha. I thought you were going to say.
I mean, I've never had a nosebleed while I was taking a shit. Well, I mean, that's a true statement.
I thought you were going to say that. Right now we got Sting's retirement match. Sting and Darby against the Bucks. Joe, Page, Swerve, three-way dance for the AEW title.
I thought Page was hurt. Did I read somewhere he was hurt?
That was a work. Meltzer's an idiot. Tell a friend.
Fuck that. Whatever. Keep going. That's it? That's all we got so far?
Poor people don't like AEW.
The International Championship.
Neither do people with money, sir.
Pockets against Roderick
It doesn't
Strong.
matter how much. Oh, Pockets.
Tony Storm, Deonna Purrazzo. Continental Crown Championship, Eddie Kingston against Bryan Danielson. Christian Cage, Daniel Garcia. the Meat Madness match, and Ospreay versus Takeshita.
Will Ospreay.
I don't hate it.
No, I don't hate it either. It should be a great show. They're saying that Forbidden Door is going to be in Arthur Ashe this year, New York City. So hey, like
3,000 tickets.
But like Matt, what if like all the is it really a forbidden door? Forbidden door?
Forbidden whore. Forbidden whore.
It's a forbidden door.
Oh, you.
How forbidden can it be when all New Japan's top guys are actually working for AEW?
And well, don't forget now the CMLL.
Who can't work with the AAA guys because reasons. What the fuck are they doing over there?
I don't know. They had somebody debut on a taping for Rampage. They taped Rampage the other night.
Can we just talk about the Bear Boulder spot?
Who is Rugido debuted?
Rugido
is a shell.
Do you want to? You can talk about the Bear Bronson spot if you want.
Like what possessed him to take that? But like it's not even like he shit canned through the ropes. Like he threw himself backward over the top. Like
I don't have an answer for you.
Yeah,
it was horseshit.
It was funny. Who cares? Like
it was horseshit.
I'm not just saying it because like he's our guy, but like it was like
was the match stupid? Like were they doing silly shit throughout the match where that would have been expected, or was this just a moment in time?
I mean,
see, nobody knows because nobody watches this dog shit. That's why.
So no, here's what I can gather. Boulder's not a dummy enough to like do something like that without it being like cleared by somebody or told to him by somebody. Like he's not gonna risk doing something like that. Like, do you remember like years ago when like Damian Gibbs was like an extra like a security guard and like I think like Brock like hit him on the head and then he just literally dove over the top rope. You got like that's not. Do you remember that, Tony?
I don't remember that. I remember Jay George squaring up with Brock Lesnar. Though.
It may have been Braun.
That son of a bitch put his fists up and took a step at him. I said, "Look at this fuck."
Yeah, but Boulder ain't that dumb. He's a contracted talent, but he knows his job is like whatever. I think it was just a funny like rib type deal.
You kind of saved that for maybe like
house show,
not on TV. Like it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to watch. Just be like, I watch pro wrestling, and then you show somebody that. Like it's not even like the force of the bump takes him out of the. Like he literally has to get up and jump over the top rope.
Yep.
Maybe it was a brain fart. Who knows? Like it could be like we don't know. It could be a rib. It could be someone said, "Hey, do this."
Kevin, it's okay for you to say like you don't like something somebody you know did. It's fucking bad.
No, if he enjoyed it though, he enjoyed it. You know, it is what it is.
I'm just trying to I'm just trying to like justify it. I'm not.
You can't justify that.
He's not saying it's a good answer. He's saying this is probably what happened.
This is probably what happened. Yes, as a fan, yes, it looks ridiculous. No one's denying that.
But still, I got a chuckle out of it when I was like, "Look at this big dummy."
It's fucking it's so fucking stupid.
It was stupid, but it was funny. It's like, come on.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not taking it too seriously at all. Because it happens. How many times we see like bad bumps that happen like in actuality? So like to see it like we see bad bumps and bad like stupid overselling for stuff like Shawn Michaels Hulk Hogan. That was like that's awful, terrible optics. But there's obviously a reason behind everything. Like there's a reason behind this. I don't know what it is.
Shawn Michaels was being a fucking dick.
Yeah,
I loved that match, and I loved him selling like it was early '90s heel Michaels. I thought that was fantastic. This Boulder bump was miserable.
Maybe it was an homage.
Miserable.
He says it such straight face too. It was an homage. God damn.
You know I'm joking, right? Like you know I'm totally.
We're Dunzo Magunzo.
Fucking A, dude.
No TNA? No.
Well, No Surrender was a great show. There was a couple things of note that happened on there. Mustafa Ali won his first.
Hey, Mustafa.
Oh, sorry, Mustafa Ali won his first singles title in his wrestling career when he defeated
Saban.
Hi, Nelly.
Saban.
Chris Saban.
Hi,
Chris
Nelly.
Saban. Hi, Nelly. What are you doing?
Nelly, a
doing?
long-awaited debut.
Long
here.
overdue here. EY is your new number one contender. Moose beat
Alex
Shelley to retain the title in a no rules match where I believe Kushida had to throw in the towel after a couple of spears with the chain wrapped around his shoulder.
Yeah. Moose threatened to do it a third time. Kushida was like, I got to throw in the towel. Then Moose did it anyway. Good.
I was very surprised with the Jordan Grace Giselle Shaw.
Chupacabra.
Chupacabra. Giselle. Jesus. Fuck.
Giselle Shaw.
Rudy Echel's friend.
Michelle Saw. Jesus Christ, I can't even talk.
I wasn't expecting that. It was a great match.
Yeah. My favorite match of the show was probably the tag title match. Grizzled Young Vets versus ABC, dude.
ABC?
Yeah.
Like,
look, man.
They did a doomsday device on the outside of the ring. From the inside to the outside. Like, that's just bonkers. So, that was my favorite match of the show.
It's like fucking TNA can never get out of their way, though. The Scott D'Amore drama. Like, more people should be watching this shit. Like, this is good shit.
Very good shit. Yeah.
This is great.
Maybe Tony
like
Khan will
the
buy
backstage
Impact.
meetings went well.
Can I ask you this though? Like you guys are saying, like this is a great event. I didn't catch it. This is a great event, and everybody was so like obviously sad that D'Amore is gone, and what's going to happen now. And they put out a great event
because the core of the creative is still in place. All of the creative team is still there. So Tommy Dreamer, Gail Kim, Chris Saban, I think Dieners worked as a producer for this event or for the tapings. The team is still there. It's just the head of the team is gone. So
they're also professionals. They're not going to go out there and lay a fucking egg.
Yeah. Actually, after that letter, I'm not going to say they're going to lay an egg, but there was a chance that maybe they wouldn't be motivated enough to put on a tremendous show. But they did an admirable, great job. It was an amazing show. T-Donk.
Is Scott D'Amore like that guy from Office Space who had really no purpose at Initech, so they fired him? And then he tried to kill himself and he created the Jump to Conclusions mat?
I don't think so, but I like the joke.
It's like, what do you do? Like, I bring this to him. I'm very important.
He might be the guy with the stapler, in all honesty.
Oh, he'll fucking burn the building down.
I believe you have my stapler.
I did. I didn't get any cake.
Everyone else got cake. I didn't get any.
I wanted a margarita with no salt. No salt.
I thought it was a good show. It's worth checking out. These monthly, whatever they show them, special shows are great.
Yeah, the ones that you don't have to fork over the big buck for are pretty damn good.
Yeah. They fuck you on the ones you actually pay for.
No.
That's right. Those suck. No.
Yeah, those are
No. Hard to Kill was a fucking great show. Hard to Kill was fantastic. Hey, before we wrap up, I don't know if you guys saw this. So Paul Roma came out.
Oh, really?
And he said that
kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
That he says male wrestlers were propositioned in the WWE, and then Gene Kiniski's kid came out today.
Gene Kiniski Jr.?
No, Nick Kiniski.
Oh, Nick, I know him.
Said Terry Garvin was propositioning him for oral treats while he was there, and I don't think the problem is that that was happening.
Wait, who?
Terry Garvin was propositioning Nick Kiniski.
That's fine.
But the problem is Nick Kiniski went to Vince and told him it was happening. And Vince said he would take care of it, and then they just stopped booking Nick Kiniski.
How old was Nick Kiniski?
It was in the 80s. Let's see.
Wait,
was he like a ring
Jerry
boy?
Garvin is not.
No, he was a
Jerry
wrestler.
Garvin is not a Ronnie and Jimmy Jam.
No, Terry Garvin.
Terry, okay.
Terry.
No relation.
No relation whatsoever.
Well, I mean, Gorilla Monsoon and a lot of the commentators used to make jokes about the Terry Garvin School of Self-Defense. So they all knew that he was hitting on everybody.
Yes. Yes, but the things are. It's just not.
But was the kid a minor?
No, he was a fucking adult, dude. He was a pro
So then
wrestler.
who gives a shit? He was some dude hit on him. Who cares?
The problem was that he went to the boss and said, "Hey, this guy's making me uncomfortable," and he said he'll take care of it. And then it kept.
And he took care of it. He fucking didn't book him anymore.
Yeah, and also
Sounds like problem solved to me.
Dude, you guys are fucking retarded.
No, his line was funny. I don't agree at all with it, but it was pretty funny. But
Terry, you good?
Dude, you can't. I don't care. You can't shoot your shot in the workplace. You can't. Like
That was the '80s, though.
You definitely go to the HR if you shoot your shot.
If someone tries to shoot your, that's almost a fireable offense, if not at least a reprimand. So he should have.
The bigger problem was that because he wouldn't do it, he stopped getting booked.
Oh yeah, obviously yes.
He told the boss.
Wait.
What?
Wait. This Kanitsky kid, any good?
He's a handsome fellow. Did he get booked anywhere else?
That's like you can draw the conclusion like
here's his quote. I talked to Vince McMahon. I said, "This isn't right, Vince. I complained, and now you guys are punishing me. I'll finish my bookings, but I'm not putting any guys over. Put me in the ring, and we'll see what happens." Vince knows I can take care of myself, so he said, "No." I said, "I'm done." I said, "I'll finish my matches," and then Vince said, "Nope, you're done now. Thank you very much." All because he wouldn't.
He didn't want to do the job.
Right. He didn't want this dude to suck his dick.
He just said, "I'm not doing any jobs."
Right. Like there's two ways.
You guys are out of your fucking balls.
There's two ways to make connections here. There's two ways, right? Yes. Two ways. They went in and he said, I'm being propositioned, whatever, I'll take care of it. The other one is he went in and said, I'm not doing the job. You're not going to get booked.
Okay.
I mean,
this is what Kanitsky said. He would come up to me and hit on me. I won't say what he said, but you'll understand the meaning behind it. He says, "Hey, Nick, let me perform oral sex on you. You can read a Playboy, and you'll have it made for life." And, he's my boss. He controls my boss. This is my livelihood. What I want to do, I kind of joked with him. I said, "Hey, Terry, I'm not that way, but if I ever change, you'll be the first. I'll let you be the first." We just kind of laughed it off. Stop. We just kind of laughed it off. But he always kind of kept coming up and joking. And one time he came to my hotel room late at night, and I told him to leave. Knocked on the door. So I put me in a very awkward position, I remember where I was. I was in Milwaukee, Oregon. We wrestled in Portland. I called Vince and said, "Hey, Vince, I don't think this is right. Terry's hitting on me. I don't appreciate that, and I would like it to stop." Vince said, "Okay, I'll deal with it." And that was it. Nothing changed. Garvin would still say, "Hey, have you thought about your proposition?" as he walks by in the dressing room. He was fucking harassing this dude.
Yeah, he absolutely was.
So because he wouldn't let this dude suck his dick, Terry Garvin took him off the road.
What I took out of that is that there's a Milwaukee in Oregon.
I also heard that too.
I heard Milwaukee, and all I was thinking was ja.
No, there very well could be a Milwaukee, Oregon, for all I know.
God damn it!
Yeah. No, it's fucking disgusting, man.
Milwaukee, city in Oregon.
There you go. I wasn't doubting you. I was just
the
very
city in Clackamas County, Oregon. It's a very small portion of the city.
Right? Oh yeah.
You fucking shitbirds.
That's why it was
Terry Garvin, capital of the world.
Fuck yeah,
so
dude.
This Nick Kanitsky comes out. He says this. Paul Roma says essentially the same thing.
Oh my God! This started with Paul Roma. We wound up on 20 minutes with Nick Kanitsky.
Your time is.
So what happened to Paul Roma? Did he let Terry Garvin suck him off?
No, he went to WCW. He was in Pretty Wonderful.
Oh,
Roma
Gary
mentioned
Spivey.
he knows of wrestlers who left the company due to being asked for sexual favors. It wasn't so much Vince, it was the people that he had surrounding him. You're talking about an industry where you have young, good-looking men, well-built men in the ring, half naked, three-quarters naked, actually. So, yeah, I mean, it left the door open.
Oh, yeah.
Mel Phillips, Terry Garvin, Pat Patterson.
Well, I thought Mel Phillips was the one that was like touching on the ring boys, and Pat Patterson. I
Yeah.
heard that was all like debunked, that Pat wasn't involved in any of that stuff.
Debunked by who?
What happened with Jim
the
Powers?
Artful Dodger and all them.
What happened with Jim Powers? What do you mean?
Didn't he leave because he was getting propositioned? in the Roma interview?
My former partner, one of my former partners when I was a part of Young Stallions, he was propositions. He said he went to one of the agents and told them what had happened. And I said, why would you do that? You just ratted on both of us. So he kind of threw us under the bus when we were just starting out.
Oh, boy.
When asked to clarify if it was executives within the company, Roma said, let's leave it this way. That's all it could be. If somebody is going to give you money, then it has to be that. There is nobody else. It's not going to be one of the other boys that you're wrestling with. They're not going to offer you money. Even my former partner, same thing. They offered him money, drugs. Just lay on your back. You don't have to do a thing. And he came running right to me when I came into TV, and he said, dude, what are you going to do? And he said, oh, I've already spoken to Arnold. And I said, well, why don't you do that? Oh, wait. Well, why did you do that? You just killed our team. What do you think he's going to do?
Ooh. Disgust. And disgusting.
No
I would think like if you're put in that position, you just have to beat the shit out of the guy. I mean, if you're gonna go down,
beat the shit out of your boss.
Well, then if you're gonna go down anyway, you might as well fucking just go down swinging, right?
Yeah, but then
I mean, look what happened.
I agree, but then like you're opening up a whole nother can of worms of legalities, and like, do you really want to like get arrested for stuff that like?
Yeah, and then you get put
why
on the
he did
stand. Why'd you beat him up? He told me to lay down. He was going to pay me money to suck my dick.
Yeah. And then he goes on the stand and says, no, I didn't.
So, I beat you up for no reason?
Yeah, but there's a lot. There's, it seems like every week there's another story of somebody who's like, yep, that's why I didn't get a job.
I believe them all, to be honest with you.
Kind of makes sense if the Young Stallions didn't get a push, huh?
Well,
But then Power and Glory happened. Paul Roma weathered the storm.
Yeah, and we talked
Probably
about
laid
it.
back for a couple.
The WrestleMania match lasted 59 seconds. The fucking worst.
All American boys. Oh, wait, that's a different team. Never mind.
Yeah, no. That's the Rougeos. And you did American. You combined the American males and the Rougeau brothers.
Slam your grandma.
Dark Side of the Ring is coming in a couple weeks, and I think the first episode is John Tenta, so we're gonna have some Dark Side of the Ring to talk about on this road to WrestleMania.
Ooh, I had an idea, but I'll wait for after post.
So,
what,
dude? What the fuck?
I had Rasta pasta for dinner.
Rasta pasta?
Yes.
Rasta man.
I'm an island boy.
I'm an island boy.
This evening shouting. SOS.
Gravy.
I am shouting.
Is there anything else you guys want to talk about before we?
No, I want to go home. I'm clicking the pen.
The old knob gobbler.
Terry Garvin.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Yikes. Well, it looks like we're Dunzo Magunzo.
Out of your balls.
I didn't get to play this one. Hold on. Oh, here it is.
I get triggered sometimes. I would call your doctor as soon as possible.
See, I kill John Cena every once in a while.
Oh, John Cena?
Boobies. Yo, homeboy! Welcome to the hood, brother!
All right, I'm adding this to the stage. We are the Shining Wizards. We're on social media at Wizards Podcast. Check out the Patreon. We just recorded a Patreon with main event Mike Peterson this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be coming up. We covered WrestleMania 7. That'll be in the queue. That'll be available for you. Sign up. $3. Is that right? $3 Something like that.
I think
Get
Tres
bonuses.
Pesos.
$3.
Tres Pesos.
Well, I mean, we were talking about Tito. We were talking about Microman. I figured it fits. Right? Tie it all together. You cock-it-off? What did he say? You cock-it-off?
You knock it off!
What does that mean?
You knock it off!
You cock it off?
Eat a shit.
Yeah, there you go. Where's the kapow? Can we get a kapow?
Kapow!
Already set up, dickhead.
It was so bad that my balls were black.
Ooh.
And my dick.
Oh, yeah. Dropping a grumper.
Yep. Fuck yeah. All right, I'm pressing the button.
I think you would wear the Bruno Sammartino P-shirt.
What a package.
Oh, you're pressing the button.
I am. Here we go.
This has been a production of the Shining Wizards Network. Your executive producers are Manny Kretzo and Main Event Mike Peterson. Our producers are Danny Russoniello, Kate Hensler, Matt Garifo, Hi Fi, Tom, Ryan Schlong, Brendan Haney, Al Day, Kathy Hummer, William Mercier Jr., Michael Hammond, David Henry Bauer III, and Keith Parker. For everything Shining Wizards, visit shiningwizards.com. And don't forget to listen to all the great shows of the Shining Wizards Network.
Good